Mm-mm.
Ayo. Okay.
Hello.
Since we're gathering everyone up, before we get started, with the second episode of Gang Out Live. Hey, Orusko, how's it going? But yeah, welcome everyone. Oh my God, Yana has like the the hand wave. But yeah,
Hell yeah.
so let me give you guys the pre-show, the pre-rundown of what we were talking about. But before that, let me introduce our guests. So we're going from my anatomical left to right. Okay. So over there. No, wait. Let's go from right to left. Okay. So
Mm.
over there is like Salty,
Hello.
very usual guest of the podcast.
Mm.
So who is
Hi.
a live 2D artist and rigger. She's also the one who's worked on my model and countless others. And
Yes.
then right next to her is Anemone En, who is also an
Hi.
artist and rigger, responsible for their own model.
Yeah, you could tell.
And then right next to Nem is Yana, who is also alive to the artist and rigger. Oh my god,
Hello.
that's so cute.
So good.
Oh
I
yeah.
like that.
Oh, so yeah. Today we're just talking about the artistry and behind VTubing. Since last episode we spoke about how um, VTubing requires a lot of art. So this would
Mm.
be the more art focused episode, and I brought together like these artists so that we can have that expertise um, in today's episode. But
Mm.
yeah, so the general rundown of topics is going to be the role of art in VTubing, designing VTuber characters, um, expressive character art, collaborating with VTuber artists, visual branding, which is another topic that a lot of people asked for, um, challenges in creating art and the struggles of being an artist, fan art and community engagement, um, techniques and
Mm.
tools for aspiring artists and want to learn um, industry techniques, artistic evolution of VTubers because the VTubing scene is has been growing so fast that we're getting new techniques and new things, new toys to play with every
Yeah.
month, and then advice for aspiring artists, and then we can have the Q&A section afterwards. But yeah, I think now is a good time to get started, guys. Hey, yo, how's it going, Aspro?
Hey,
Yuzu?
Yuzu.
Hey yo, hi Yuzu.
Hello.
Hi.
Shiga Salty, you were in my dream this morning.
What?
I'm so
Damn.
glad you dream about
Whoa.
me, bro. Oh yeah, welcome everyone to the
Mm.
second episode of like Gang Out Live podcast. Oh yeah, so let's get started with the first topic. The role of art in VTubing. So as we discussed like last episode, we like you can't really start VTubing without having some sort of art. So let's get this started on like um hmm, how crucial it is to like actually have art when starting VTubing. So
Mm.
um who wants to take the lead on like how you guys designed your own models and what sort of like ideas came into mind when you guys started designing your own models?
Um, Oh.
Uh,
Oh,
my
uh,
okay.
my OG design
Mm.
yeah.
actually started from a Roblox character.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, I
That's
like
used to see.
no, never.
Well, this was the pink one, right?
Yeah, way before like the
Mm.
initial design before I even started
Mm.
rigging because I didn't do a PNG. I just started. I said I'm gonna buy the thing. I'm gonna do it myself, and I
Mm.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So that's how you started off with like inspiration from the Roblox character down to the PNG.
Yeah.
And then like, what? Actually, I'm curious, Nem. How did you like? What got you to transition from your old model to your new model, to your new
Um,
design?
I'm a goth bitch. As much as I like
Nice.
pink, I wanted like a darker model,
mm.
and I also just
Mm.
wanted to be a little fox thing.
Oh yeah. I see you. Like some of the old design carried over from like the eyes. You also have the pink ombre.
Yeah,
Mm. It's really cute. I like
thank
it.
you. I
Yeah.
can tell you like it. Looks at you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Uh, but yeah. So what about you, Salty? How did you get started on your own model? Since yours is a lot more like true to life, I guess.
Like, uh, I guess before like Live 2D, I do started with a V-Roid model
Mm.
that's like kind of like similar, like two tone, but it's like blonde and with the like white hoodie. It's like white and purple,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to lean in more onto the dark side, so black and purple. It feels like more me.
Ah yes,
Um,
everyone's in dark mode.
I think I'm becoming a bad bitch kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
It's the face, mom.
It's not
yeah.
a phase, but yeah, like there's been a huge leap between like, well, not really a huge like leap in terms of like change of character, but there's been a huge leap
Mm.
between like outfits from like from your 1.0 to your 2.0, and then this is your third, right?
This is my
Fourth,
fourth.
fourth. Well, yeah,
Mm.
like what
Not
got you to
even.
like change, like just just the change in attire?
Mm, I guess like I don't really see myself as a it my previous designs were more
Mm,
chill,
yeah,
but um like I don't know, I just like I don't know what kind of design or is this techwear
yeah.
kind of
Tech,
thing? I'm not sure.
well, I would definitely classify it as techwear.
I guess like I'm really into that,
Mm,
and I'm also a sucker for hoodies as well. And I like Galaxy, so I do want to incorporate the darkness of the outer space. That's why I wanted to switch to dark and purple kind of thing.
yeah. So it's like,
Yeah.
Me.
so yeah, like similar to like them. Like you guys want to like show off that like things you like, you know.
Space?
Mm.
Space,
Space.
yeah.
I keep
Oh
hearing space in my
hell
mind.
yeah! Oh,
Now has
You
like
just ate the
Oh god.
galaxy.
big
Oh no.
nem,
Yes.
the
yeah, we have
eater
like
eater of
Galaxy.
worlds. Oh yeah. What about you, Yana? Uh, Like what got you?
Well, this one, my
Mm,
design has been around since 2013. Salty is
oh,
aware of this. Well,
Mm-hmm.
at least my face, but
mm,
my whole design, the Nekomata thing, it
mm,
kind of just popped out because I'm like my main thing is gonna be a live 2D rigger. And
yeah,
I'm like, I want to incorporate that into a lore. So I became my Nekomata, which is like something akin to a necromancer.
yeah.
So basically
Japanese culture, yeah.
reanimating corpses or something.
Ah,
But
yeah,
Mm,
yeah, it's like something that I can give to my VTuber children who don't have a lore yet to
yeah,
see
yeah.
if they can
Like
maybe
incorporate that.
do something. Yeah, incorporate it in their lore.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
And-
But this is actually my third design. I actually have two more models.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
I remember the old ones too.
yeah. I've only seen
The
the
nene,
one before this.
the name?
We
the
used to
nene.
Yeah,
be
the Nene
Nene. Like
model.
I guess when we were like starting, like we kind of call it as Nene days.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's like
younger days.
teenage phase,
Yeah,
younger days.
Oh,
True, true.
yeah. So I think
that's cute.
I think all of us like went through that.
Mhm.
Like I know this is my first live 2D model. Thank you, Salty, by the way. Oh yeah. I think I also like went through a few redesigns from like, well, just different suits, And right now my suit is
Mhm.
still in the wash, so we'll work on that.
In the
But yeah,
dry
like
cleaners.
if do you guys have anything else to add with regards to like how crucial the role of like design is in a VTuber's like appeal?
I have one.
Okay.
One thing that I noticed, which is my workmates before, which is Yuan and Fure, they
Mm.
wanted to go into VTubing. And then what one thing I noticed is their design came from something they pulled out of P Crew. And then they just started from there. And then they
Yeah.
just
Mm.
redesigned and then added some stuff and then did some of their lore. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people who started as a PNG tuber started with the
Mm.
P Crew.
Yeah, I think
So
that
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I noticed.
that's always like a good start, I think, because
Mhm.
like on the later topics, like we'll talk about like the pricing of how like
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
VTubing can start getting expensive, but like
yeah.
a
Mm.
lot of people don't realize that there are free starts and they're perfectly acceptable.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Yeah, and I think that's a good topic like we can discuss. But yeah, speaking of topics, like do you guys have anything else to add before we move on to the other subtopic of the role of art in VTubing?
Mm.
I'm good here.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm
All
good.
right. So like, uh, I guess we can talk about next is like we can explore the connection of like we talked about it a little bit, but the the connection between visuals, like how important like visuals is, especially like for you guys who work on up and coming VTubers who or reworks for VTubers, like how
Mm.
important it is like that visual like design to embody like their personas because I'm pretty sure like I've seen you guys like work on like pretty unique models and um I wanted to like touch on how important it is to have like those little like visual trinkets like for example like Nem has their additional like earrings,
Mm.
the flowers. Salty has the techwear jacket choker, and then Yana has the are those cat bell? The bell earrings, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about like those like how important those are. Like they seem like very small things on your model, but they tell like a bigger
Mhm.
story. So who wants to get started?
Oh, I guess I can
Yeah.
start. Like, before
Hmm.
I used to have like I think my design was like very simplistic that there's no actual like memorable thing about
Hmm.
it. But over time, I started incorporating, the galaxy eyes, um, which is like right now on my model. Like if I zoom in,
Oh,
just like,
big.
the the sun is rotating. There's also like the planets orbiting
Hmm.
as well. Because when it comes to VTubing, like the main focus would be the face because the lower body
Yeah.
doesn't really cannot be seen that much.
Yeah.
So I wanted to focus the design like on the upper half of the body, especially the face because that like that's the main focus. Like that's what viewers like look at most of the time. So yeah. Yeah.
Um, I think you should zoom into your face more often. I didn't even know. Your eyes
Oh,
are
really?
so, oh my God.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The eyes
Oh,
are
they're
like.
so pretty. The
Yeah.
little sun is so cute.
I remember when you released a TikTok YouTube short for that. A lot of people were a little bit disheartened to see like how many
Yeah,
layers like
I'm
just
so
the
sorry,
eyes.
guys. I mean, to be fair, like I wanted to have like the whole fucking galaxy in my eyes. That's why there's like too many parts than
Mm,
usual, but that's not the case. Like it's only for my
yeah.
eyes. Like it won't be that difficult for other like
Yeah, it's
models.
like it's up to preference, really. Hey,
Yeah.
Koe, how's it going?
Fine.
Oh yeah.
Hi,
Um,
Ko.
what about you, Nam? Like, do you want to share like any like interesting tidbits on why like those specific like trinkets or like accessories on your models came to be?
I wish I could have dangly earrings.
Ah, yes. I mean, it worked out. Like, I see that you have like a very specific like design for both the star on your head and then the
Yeah,
earring.
Mm.
yeah. Honkai.
Oh yeah, Honkai.
I love Himiko.
Ah, yes, that's understandable.
Ah,
And then
ano
the
ho
the
na.
the flower is just for my namesake,
Mm,
but it no
Mm.
longer looks like a windflower. So
mm, yeah. What about you, Yana? Like, any specific like
Mine,
decision making? Yeah.
um, throughout, at least in my second model and in this one,
Mm.
there's always diamonds. Like even my eyes, they have diamonds.
Ah,
Why?
yes.
Because I used to ship for Zhongli before and Xiao. And Genshin, of course, I want to be like, oh, I want to look like a Genshin character. Maybe something that I wanna like say that, oh, I like these characters, but now I'm just transitioning to, someone else. So I'm probably gonna get something
Mm.
updated.
Mm.
But this is another thing. Whenever someone or any clients ask me for a character design, I always like put some tidbit of me in them. So it's the diamonds.
Ah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Mm.
That's like your
two
signature.
of them is Rui Yotaite and upcoming Virgil as well. So I have diamonds on them. Rui has diamonds on his pockets.
Ah,
So
Oh
yes.
yeah,
yeah.
It's like yeah,
my children.
that little calling card.
Yeah.
Speaking of diamonds, like my pupils on the model are actually like diamonds as well.
I did like
diamond.
add like the signature, the white pupil,
Yeah.
because I like doing that. Like,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah,
Same.
yeah, yeah,
gives
Oh,
the
yours as
eyes
well,
more life.
Nem.
yeah.
Yeah.
They actually
Yeah.
glow.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like
ito.
diamond eye gang.
Diamond Eye Gang.
Oh yeah. I think that's a good like the touching point on the next topic because like it's also somewhat related, which is like designing VTuber characters and what I think the best ones are like what the best thing to discuss is like what you guys think are best practices. Obviously, like your designs are up to preference. However, there is good design and there is always going to be bad design, and
Mhm.
like I think it's important to like um at least you have like tips on how like ap- appealing design can be like pulled off.
Mm.
Oh, I have one.
Yeah.
One thing with design is always make sure that it's not over designed because
Mm.
you want people
Oh
to make
yeah.
fan art of you. And of course, it's kind of tiring if they want to make art of you and there's like so many things happening on your VTuber. So whenever I give art designs to people who actually commission me for designs, I always tell them that and they actually understand it.
Mm.
Just to make it easy for other people to who are interested in making fan art of you. Make their
Like
lives easier,
yeah.
please.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think it's valuable to have like understandable design, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think even for me, like when I was like starting out, I think um it's very easy to fall into the pitfall of like trying to stand out,
Mm.
and like I've seen some people like end up like over designing, like it comes to
Mm.
the point where it's very difficult for people to like understand. Also, you're not late. Thank you so much for dropping by, guys. Levi Ackerman
Mm.
and Croqueta. Well, yeah, what about you, Nem and Salty? Like any design
I
tips?
guess when it comes to the design, I feel like there should be a balance between, like detailed and simplistic, because it will like having really
Mhm.
complex designs will affect um how it moves.
Mm.
So you will see like too many detailed models get heavier than using a
Yeah,
simple
Oh
model,
yeah.
true,
because
true.
more parts mean more mesh,
Mm.
like that eats up a lot of CPU for both the rigger and the person behind the VTuber model.
Yeah.
So yeah, like there should be like a that sweet spot, if
Wait, what?
ever. Like like the not too simple and not too overly designed,
Yeah.
like
Like not too
yeah.
many
Just
things with
right.
physics. I think
Yeah.
is a good
Mm,
like benchmark.
yeah.
Because I think like at some point, like it's not as popular now, but like at some point, like a few months ago, like VTube, a lot of new VTubers were like very much into like physics, like just having everything flow and
Mm.
bounce like a lot. And a lot of people don't realize that like everything that flows and bounces like has like requires like some sort of computation that to be
Yeah.
made by by your PC. And
Yeah.
I've seen like some models like that if the when the rigger like posts the you know the release like the release video, it's like super
Mhm.
flowy and bouncy, but when it comes to the actual VTuber, like the it starts lagging.
Oh
And
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've
it's
seen
very
that
difficult
before.
to see. Yeah.
My computer can't handle my model.
Yeah.
The pain.
Rigor, why is this? It's not my fault.
I don't care to finally my model and my PC explode because I can't. Yeah, that's understandable though. Like um
Mm. There was that one model that I rigged before that it was so hard for me to make like a model showcase because it kept dropping
oh yeah,
frames. It was so
like it's
bad.
before your upgrade, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
was like last year.
yeah,
Oh
hardware is
no.
important, guys. Remember.
Yeah,
Mm.
But
like if
yeah,
you can't
making
afford an expensive model, you can afford a beefy PC.
Yeah, like I guess that's one of the things like you have to prepare for. I think like both as a rigger and like as a VTuber, is like you gotta have like beef PC.
big
Mm.
PC.
Everyone here's play Genshin. Yeah, I've played
Yeah,
Genshin at some point. Yeah.
yeah. I have a
Oh yeah.
Primogem on my head.
I can honestly like I feel like there's a lot of VTubers that have like design inspirations from Genshin,
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
and
me.
that's like
Yeah.
I think we can like jump to that topic since I brought it up. And like
Damn.
where do we draw the line with because there obviously there's like things that inspire you, because like art is mostly like inspiration driven.
No
And
Mm.
bangs.
but there's also times where it becomes copying. So I think a good discussion or debate could be like, where do we draw the line, and how do you defend if it's like copying or like inspiration?
Me, me. If you are
Mm.
literally taking the design and just slapping it on your model,
Maybe
like
it's the patterns or something. Like it's the same lines, the same rendering. Now
well,
that's just I
no,
don't
I
know.
feel so there's taking inspiration from
Mm,
the style, and I think
Mm.
doing the style is fine.
yeah,
But when you literally take the same outfit
Oh
off of a
yeah.
character and put it on your own VTuber,
yeah,
that's not good.
like have it like one is
But
to
if you
one.
have like a similar art style, because like there aren't too many varying art styles, like you can tell the difference from artist to artist.
Mm,
Mm.
Uh, but like so, people are going to take words hard.
you
Brain,
got this.
no
It's
word.
okay. It's okay.
Understandable, understandable.
People are going to take the information of the design
Mm,
differently, or like the style, and translate it into their own, because not everyone is good at like copying styles.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
Unless you're an animator. Some animators can do other styles really, really well, and it's insane.
yeah. And I guess like
But yeah,
yeah, yeah, no, go ahead.
I think if you're copying a style, it's fine
Mm,
as long as you don't make that the focus, and the focus is your design. But
mm,
if your design copies, like just literally, like piece for piece, what you're inspired off of, then it's no good.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Then that's just I think that's straight up plagiarism. Because I think a good example is like I was pushing this model like one time. It was that free resource like model that has a very
Mm-hmm.
similar style to Omori.
The Omori?
Yeah, the Omori
Yeah.
model. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and like I think that's a good example of like getting inspiration from like a style and like using that style to to further your own like skill set.
Mm.
And like that free resource in itself is like a good way to start VTubing. And and a lot of people, like, well, not a lot of people, but there's a select few who have said that, oh, this is just a copy of like Omori. But I think like the style of Omori in itself is like taking that style is like it's all right, but as
Mm-hmm.
long as you're not like emulating the same characters present within the game, then
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like it's good. I wouldn't let that slide. That would be like the line for me.
Yeah.
Okay, what about how when it comes to design, like
Hmm.
you will definitely like bump with someone who have like similar
Yeah.
designs because um like for example for me like galaxy theme like purple, like there's probably like some people with short hair glasses something like that.
Oh my god.
There will be a chance that you may have similar designs. So what do you guys think about it, like how would
Uh,
you react?
I've bumped into that before. Remember when I was panicking about it one time? Like, oh
Oh
no, what
yeah.
if they tell I release my model, especially if they already debuted before me? What if I
mm,
release my model and they're like, oh no, you just copied my design? And then that's
Yeah.
why while I was designing my model, I prepared a mood board. So I had a lot of references online just in case that thing happens.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Like same for me too. Like hairstyle wise, or like it's gonna be based off of me, and then the jacket is just some some techwear hoodie. It's also like based off a bit from my actual hoodie, like the red one.
yeah.
I just added like
The one that's on the
some.
floor right there.
Why must you point that out? Shut up. But yeah, I just added purple accents to it.
Yeah. I mean, like, to answer the question, it's like I feel that like my model especially is like it's fairly generic, like, at least for me. There's a lot of like white hair, red eye anime guys,
Mm-hmm.
and there I've been like, especially when I'm doing like YouTube shorts. There's definitely people who say, "Oh yeah, your character looks like this guy,"
Mm-hmm.
and it's unavoidable. And I feel like even in VTubing, even if you run into like someone with very similar design, it's very hard. Like yeah, Tatsuya like put it like pretty well. Like it's hard to find the right originality these
Yeah.
days because like whatever you've thought of, someone's already probably thought about it before. But I feel like
Somebody thought about it in the 1800s.
yeah, and I feel like as long as you make it like work and this is what you really want, I think that should be fine.
Like although it would suck that
Like
like
if
you'll be working on a design, like you've been working so hard on a design for a long time, and then seeing someone like do something similar, but they
Somebody comes
like
out with a new outfit.
mm,
yeah, they showed it first, so it's kind of like, ah shit,
oh
like
shit,
do I
yeah,
scrap
Yeah,
it
yeah.
or
it's
Ugh.
it's
do I
definitely like
tweak it?
yeah,
We had the same feelings before.
it's definitely hard, but I feel like it's not
Mhm.
a good like reason to scrap. Although like like the fear of like being attacked because you came up with like a very similar
Mhm.
looking like piece of
Mhm.
work, like as some other like more popular VTuber could be like it's a scary thing. But at the
Mhm.
same time, I feel like if you can prove like your work,
Oh yeah.
because there's always gonna be it's always gonna be a double-edged sword where there was this one time like when I was starting VTubing, someone straight up just drew over like Gura's model, and then
Oh
they
my god.
like it was an almost one is to one if when someone overlaid it, and then
Oh God.
like the
Are you
theme was just like
serious?
she was just a salmon VTuber with the same shape, same face shape,
Mhm.
same body
Oh
proportion as
no.
Gora, and that
Don't let
was
them get
Oh.
horny.
and that
They'll
was
die.
and that was a weird time. And I think that's a good example of like what not to do.
Mm,
Mm.
mm. Do not
So
trace
yeah.
somebody else's art
Yeah, like
and call it
Oh
your own.
yeah, yeah. Tracing is another like thing,
tracing is another thing. Yeah,
and
Trace
as
to
well as
learn, yes.
mm,
Trace to own,
Mhm.
don't.
yeah.
No. Praise to sell? No.
No, do not.
No.
Yeah.
AI? I don't
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
AI,
really difficult now because of
Uh,
AI.
yeah.
Oh
Oh, there's a
god.
question in chat.
Yeah.
How do
Question.
you balance your virtual persona with your personal life? Is there a separation between the two?
I think we
when I
have a good
turn off the
varied like
stream.
answers
Mm.
like here. So who wants to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Like, for me, um, I treat it as, just being myself because I'm not really playing a character. My model is based off of myself in real life. So I don't have the hassle to, act differently. So I there is still a bit of like personal touch to it
Mm.
as well. But of course, I'm not gonna reveal some personal info. But yeah, I think that's it. Like I know it differs from other VTubers. So yeah, what about you guys?
Do you guys want to answer first before I throw in mine?
When I turn off the stream, I am not Nemi anymore.
Uh, but yeah. I guess for me, like it's definitely like a filtered version of myself. Like it's I select like parts that I think would be like I think the same approach as most VTubers, where like you select parts of yourself that you think is like other people would find like attractive or watchable, and that's what you would like present. Because the way I speak in real life is not as like prim and proper, but
Mm,
for the sake of like VTubing hosting, like you definitely have to like have like be self aware like of
mm,
what you want to be like presenting out there, because in the end of the day like VTubing is like you're not VTubing just for yourself. As much as like I want to give the advice now, oh yeah, be who you
mm.
want to be, you also need to like take that into account, that you also need to be the person you want to be that is watchable.
Yeah, we're entertainers after
Yeah.
all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you
Well,
guys?
as for me, sometimes I ask my chat to kneel. What's up?
Whoa, I am kneeling.
Oh,
Oh,
no, no,
shit.
wait, wait, wait.
Whoa,
Well, hold up.
whoa.
I'm standing. I'm standing.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, I see like some people from my chat here, so I really appreciate you guys coming to the
Yeah,
to
thank you so
Siga's
much.
stream, to the
Mm,
podcast. Thank
yeah.
you.
I
But
appreciate the thing about.
mhm. Regarding Levi's question, it's
Mm,
a mix of both. So how I act right now is just a mix of my personal and um, my lore, probably. But my lore isn't really out there yet. I
mm,
haven't even released a video, but I
Mm,
will work on that. So I'm like doing a mix of both, just to like maybe role play for immersion purposes. And
Yeah.
then one thing I want to add, this is like a reference to Oshinoko, the latest episode.
mm,
It's actually very interesting, especially for content creators.
mm,
Um, so this main protagonist, the blonde guy, uh, they are in a dating show. So what he said was, so that you won't get hurt if you get personally attacked online, is you have to make an armor for yourself. You have to like act as some sort of character that
yeah.
you want to put out to others, so that way if that character does something controversial, or maybe I don't know, cancelable, like what happened in Oshinoko,
Mm,
they will attack that character. They won't attack you personally. I think that's a good, like, something that VTubers or content creators in general should look at, like,
yeah.
take into consideration.
mm,
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. I think that's. Yeah, definitely like because even for me, like as someone as like small as I am, like people will still like come on to YouTube and comment like, oh yeah, nobody cares about you, or like why are you
This is
even
why we
bothering
don't
like
read
making
PC
content?
comments.
Yeah,
mm,
and like as much as like it it hurt it's at the beginning, but you gotta realize that the words don't really like mean anything. They're just like whatever reason they're like saying it, it doesn't really like apply to you.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
who are you to tell me
Mm.
what to do with my life?
yeah,
Sorry that we
Sorry,
have
I'm sorry.
problems.
It's putting
Oh.
out. It's putting out.
oh yeah. It's true though, because like you putting yourself out there like leaves you vulnerable to like people who are just they'll say stuff just for the heck of it, and that's
Mm.
and you gotta like prepare yourself for that. But yeah, going back to art, um, is there any like topic you guys want to discuss, or do you guys want to move on to like?
Oh, there's another
But there's a
Oh
question.
yeah,
question.
oh yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
have you ever faced technical difficulties or challenges during stream, and how do you handle them? Oh my god, this is a very relevant VTuber
Yeah.
question. So, I
Sound.
think I can start with this.
Mm.
So, whether you're like, a really big VTuber from a big agency who has like the backing and the budget, or the smallest VTuber you could possibly imagine, their scuff is always going to be there. Like technical difficulties or whatever just happens is always going to be there, since VTubing is fairly new. The programs aren't perfect. There's always like, even for Salty and I,
Mm.
um, like we have iPhones connected to our PC for tracking, and sometimes like that like it stops, the tracking stops, the stream stops,
Yeah.
your internet goes out. You just roll with it. Like just take it like just take the punches and roll with it. You don't um at this point in time, people who watch VTubing already expect it. Like it comes hand
Yeah,
in hand.
it's not a VTuber stream if it's not
Yeah,
scuff.
if not scout. Yeah,
Yeah.
Where's the scuff?
Like, I think it's inevitable at this point. It's
yeah,
part of streaming. So, embrace the stuff.
Yep.
True.
Any
just
live performance, unless like it's been practiced over and over, is gonna be scuffed.
yeah,
Mm.
You can only hope that there will be no scuff.
Like, I'm okay with any scuff as long as it's not the internet, because I swear, like, having like shitty internet is the reason why, you
Yep.
cannot stream consistently.
yeah. It's
Yes.
Oh, there's another question. Well, yeah, do you guys want to answer? Do you guys have anything to add before we move on to the next question?
I'm good.
I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is from Croqueta. There are VTubers that change their way to speak or even use different voice filters. Um, well, we can expand on that. But yes, there are VTubers who do that. For me personally, I like to enunciate even more, so that when I'm speaking, you speak with presence. At least
What?
like at least that's how I do things. But yeah, there are definitely like. What about you guys? How do you guys like? We can. I guess we can phrase the question as like, how do you guys speak IRL versus on stream? What is the big difference?
I
None.
don't know. I just
I
there's
think I
there's
talk the
literally
same.
no difference.
Yeah.
It's
Unless
a
like
little hassle if you
mm,
use a voice filter, use a different voice.
Yeah.
But one example that I know every one of us knows who this is. It's Veru. The reason why she does this is to mask
mm,
her, her IRL stuff, which is a good thing. Other
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
VTubers like Zentreya also do that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm,
like a sort of protection for themselves.
Yeah, it's a extra
yeah.
layer of protection because yeah, people can get creepy sometimes, and
Mm-mm.
that's just how it be. Um, Next question. I think a common question, but I'm just curious. How do you guys deal with art block? Oh, this is a good question.
Uh,
Oh God.
Thank you, Tatsuya.
Oh shit.
I eat.
Oh,
Imagine dealing with art block.
Imagine. I don't know.
Imagine
I
being
haven't
able
done
to.
art in years, guys. You're gonna have to take this
His
one.
art block is insane. Somebody help him.
Yeah. Like I've had I've been having a art block for like 3 years. That's
Oh my
why
oh
I
god.
no.
try to like I don't know, I it's hard for me to draw. That's why I prefer to do something else like more technical. That's why I started rigging
Mm-hmm.
like back in 2020. So yeah, like I just wait it out, I guess, and wait for the motivation to come. And recently I did like try to get out of my comfort zone by making my models bedroom, which was something I haven't done for a long
Mm-hmm.
time. Like backgrounds suck. Like drawing backgrounds suck ass.
You
Mhm.
said
And
come out of your art block with a background.
Yeah.
yeah, gotta like um start with a bang, start with
Yeah.
something hard, I guess. I don't know, like it's kind of difficult for other people too. Like sometimes you gotta wait it out,
Yeah.
and sometimes you really need to keep going because if art is your main source of income, you need to keep making art.
Yeah.
Excuse.
Oh,
So, with art
bless
block,
you.
is it art block or is it burnout?
Tinamaan ako dun.
Yeah, honestly, like,
Because with art block,
oh yeah,
power through it. But if it's burnout,
burnout.
you need to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, it's more
I
like
think
I think you
I
need to
both.
think
take a
that's a
break
good
on both.
like.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on because with the art block, if you have work you need to do, but you've hit art block and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because that's
Like
Mm.
me.
you have
I
like a
have I have ref sheets I need to finish, and I hit art block, and I was like, oh fuck,
like shit. But yeah, it's like
shit,
Mm.
you have like a responsibility to if yeah if you have a responsibility to fulfill you like you have
you gotta
no
power through it.
yeah power through it, you have no
Mm.
choice, like at
Yeah.
least for me back then when I was doing like a lot of weddings, like I got the comment on my videos that like they were starting to look samey, but
Oh no,
like like
you
you
paid for this.
yeah you at some point you're gonna run out of inspiration, but like you gotta have to like you have that responsibility you have to fulfill, and you're gonna have to like get into the mindset of just fulfilling that.
Mhm.
And if you
Mm.
really feel like the art block isn't going away, then it's most likely burnout. You just
Yep.
take a
Yeah.
break.
And if you have art block, try learning something new.
Oh
Try
yeah.
practicing like
Yeah.
anatomy. Go back to the basics. Refresh yourself.
Yeah. Also, don't force yourself. Even if you have art block and it's like your main source of income,
Hmm.
just don't force yourself because it's gonna hurt. Like to the point it physically hurts, even
Yeah,
mentally.
remember to stretch.
Oh,
Stretch, maybe go
that's fine.
out,
Oh
look
my
at
god,
some
look
art,
away from your
maybe.
screen. Look away from your screen. Eye strain. I have eye strain.
Oh shit.
Salamin.
Yeah, I have to get new glasses.
Oh.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
What was the other question?
She's moving. She's
The
moving.
VTubers. Okay, this is we finished this one. Do you recommend any voice changers?
I don't
I
know
don't
any.
know any voice changers.
There is voice
Yeah.
mod if you're talking about like voice changer to like change the shift. There's that. You can also like um download plugins
Mm.
like voice changing
Yeah.
plugins.
There's also
Those are
Google
free.
is your friend.
yeah, but
Mm.
I think
Google will show you the
there's a line to be drawn between like voice changing and voice like what's it
modification.
called, like a voice where you would just want to improve your voice, and there's
Mm.
Reaper plugins for like just generally
Yeah.
improving the quality of your voice, just having like a
Mm.
mixer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
EQ.
for EQ. Yeah, EQ, there we go, that's
Yeah,
that's the word. Thank you.
But
the
yeah,
equalizer.
there are some people that use voice mod or like the voice changer to mask their real voice. Like, it's there's like a, double-edged sword. Same with VTubing, how there's like good and
Yeah.
bad use for it, right? Like some people pretend to be, you know, someone like they use it for
Ugh.
catfishing basically. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
So if you're comfortable with using your actual voice,
Yeah.
just use it, But if you're really like not comfy with it yet, and for the sake of privacy, use voice changers. So, you know. as long as you don't use it for anything malicious.
Mm.
You're all
True,
good.
true.
Wow, this one's good. Like, how do you? This one's from Levi. Levi, how do you handle criticism, negative comments? What strategies do you maintain? What do you use to maintain a positive atmosphere during your streams?
I
Deleting.
cry in a corner.
Oh, we
Like,
we
I
have
like to
two versions
gaslight my
here.
audience. I'm kidding though.
mm. Oh my, I just called them out that saying that, whoa, yeah, that's not good.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
And I will time out. And if it escalates further, that's just a ban, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think a good way
Mm-mm.
to put it is like, you, you like you are the captain of the ship. You know, you the streamer like control the tone.
Mhm.
Like, so it's up to you to acknowledge like comments and chat that is like, that isn't exactly like great or negative, or it's just negative chat. So
Mhm.
if it gets overwhelming, that's a good time to like acknowledge it, but I usually ignore it.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
but for
move
negative,
it.
for criticism, there's a difference between like criticism and like just negative comments. Like, there's a difference between like, oh, your audio quality isn't so good, this is what you can do to improve it, versus like,
That's different.
your audio is shit, like stop streaming. There's the difference between
Oh
those
my
two
god.
comments.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Constructive
yeah.
criticism.
Yeah. So for constructive criticism, if like there is value, like to what the person says, and you know that they actually know what they're talking about. Like, for example, like if I were to ask rigging advice from Salty versus like
Mhm.
some random person I don't know, like, and they both give me like different answers, I'm more inclined to listen to Salty because like she has the expertise. So that's how, I guess, a good way to handle things.
But I guess like when it comes to like other, I don't know, constructive criticism is great.
Hmm.
That's actually like really appreciated. Of course, like, if asked, like some people may find it rude if you just give unsolicited
Yeah, advice. Yeah.
um, advice,
Mm.
stuff like that. There's also the case of, criticism to the point of, it's just nitpicking at this point.
Mm.
Like, mm, I don't know. I would time that out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Who asked you the backseat?
Yeah, who
Oh
asked?
my God, who asked you to
Oh my
I'm
god.
backseat?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna hide myself. Be right back.
Oh, tara, tara. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't have questions. We can move on to expressive character art, or the topic of having at least expressive character art. Um, like so I'd like to highlight the importance of like actually, because since we're VTubers, like they're like the streams now, because like when you start VTubing, the streams now revolve around like your character more than the actual like game or whatever's happening on stream itself. And like I want to highlight how important it is to have like an expressive character, so that like your character becomes more engaging. So I guess like we can talk about like best practices in terms of like design and things VTubers do to be more engaging. Let's say like plugins, maybe, for example.
oh. There is like there are a lot of like VTubers that have a lot of toggles.
Yeah.
Like
So many
all
toggles.
toggle, yeah, too many toggles, like too many to count. And while I see it as, like maybe it's too much, it does help with like interaction
Mhm.
between streamer and viewer, so they can like, redeem, and the model can do something. So if they redeem bald, I go bald. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh my God, I remember the Shy Lily bow clip
Oh my god.
yesterday.
yeah.
ah.
Ah!
One thing, speaking of Shy Lily, she
Yeah.
actually talked about getting into your VTuber. So basically, you're like
Mm.
wearing your VTuber model because I noticed this with some clients of mine. It's like I show them like a preview of the model. It's so expressive and stuff. They're like, "Oh my god, it's so good!" But when they do it themselves, it's like, oh, why is it that it's like not
Oh yeah.
expressive?
Mm.
But
Why is it
it's because
missed?
you have to like exaggerate your mouth, really
Yeah.
do expressions. You,
Mm.
you don't just stand there and be like talking like this, and then
Yeah.
Yeah. The
yeah,
VTuber
you
isn't
have to
gonna do
like
the
really
work.
make. hmm
Yeah,
you really
like
have to like wear it.
they
Mm.
do
Yeah.
need to like tweak to, match their face.
Yeah.
And it's also the reason why I kind of exaggerate the values on my end. So that way, like if I see my clients like use it, like just on pure observation, I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, I know the value. I'm gonna tweak this, blah blah
Mm.
blah. Because it's easier to like tweak it compared to like intensifying them, because sometimes it can lead to, re-rigging some parts.
Yeah.
So it's better to exaggerate the movement because you can just like reduce that anyway. So yeah, like that's why my model is like moving like more reactive with less head movement in real life.
Mm.
That's because you also got to think about, you know your neck, right? Like your neck, your face, like it gets stressful if you do VTubing, like all that facial movements, you can get wrinkles at an early age.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
And my neck is like cracking every time I tilt like this. Like, yeah, that
Every time
imagine
she wakes
doing
up.
that every
It's
time I
like
wake up.
no
every
wonder
time
I'm
Salty wakes up,
dying.
there's just back cracking.
Oh my god. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah, you really gotta have to like even without toggles, like you really need to be
Mm,
like a lot more expressive. Like, like me moving up and down is like it's not just a model. I am actually moving up and down on my chair. So it's
mm,
um you got to think about that you're not a real person when you're streaming. When you're on your VTuber, like you can't act the same way a regular like human being like acts, because you have to like be more expressive, be more animated to actually sell the whole VTubing thing.
Yeah.
I'm an anime now. Look
Yeah,
at
you
me.
are an
yeah.
anime.
Me anime PNG, yes.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, it kind of reminds me of a post about Salty when she was like doing her rigging
Uh,
showcase, and then you said that your neighbors can see you or something.
I was like doing the showcase, like I need to, like do a lot of
Hmm.
movements. And then I forgot my curtain was like open. So like one of my neighbors was like watching me, and he was like doing the like horrified look. So
It's
it's
like
like
Oh my
yeah, uh, kind of like funny. And that's why I never opened the curtain ever again.
Okay. We have questions. Another question I have is dipping my feet into VTubing, following our artists. I realize there's a lot of drama in the VTuber community. Okay, this is a little bit out of topic, but I'm down to like answer it.
Mm,
But yeah, like all things, like even outside of VTubing and streaming, there's always gonna be drama, and it's just amplified by the fact that we're on social media. And I
mm,
think it's you gotta treat it with discretion. It's for me, like my personal like way of like treating things. If I don't like what I see, I tend to just avoid it and ignore it.
Same.
That's
Mhm.
Does it
that's a
affect
good way.
you? If it affects you,
mm,
then I guess you should pay attention to it.
Yeah, if it
But if it
affects you.
doesn't, eh, put
yeah.
it away.
Yeah.
Close it.
Mhm.
Yeah, like drama is not avoidable in anything, even outside of
Mm,
YouTubing.
mm.
But yeah, another question. If you don't mind, when did you guys get into art, and which artist inspired you to start doing art? Okay, that I like that. So who wants to start?
I came out the womb drawn Mozart.
Yeah, hell yeah. When I was a kid, like the moment I started writing notes down with a yellow crayon, that's how I knew I'm gonna be an artist.
Damn, I forgot what's the name of the art, but well, I mean, she already graduated, so I guess I can say it.
Mhm.
It used to be Hololive's. Who was that? The Planet VTuber? I forgot her name.
Sana.
Hana.
Sana.
Hana,
Yeah.
Rihanna. And
Mm-hmm.
then fuck, I
Sana.
forgot her artist name. Damn.
yeah,
I
Sana.
used to follow her way before 2011 in DeviantArt. Like I
Paco.
always, is it Taco?
It's
Maybe
Paco.
is it Paco?
Paco was
It,
Oh.
Sana's art
Mhm.
mama. Art mama.
Mm.
not the artist of Sana, but behind Sana, the
Oh,
artist.
Sana.
Oh.
Oh, like,
Uh,
see if I can find it. But
I don't
yeah,
remember.
the
Oh.
artist used to make Pokemon before, and I'm so into Pokemon. Like this OC, the one that you're looking at right now, used to be it's
Mhm.
supposed to be a Pokemon trainer. But I can't really
Oh.
put that into VTubing because I
Yeah.
don't want to get sued by
And
Nintendo. So
Nintendo, please.
Yeah.
Please.
so
Nintendo, please. Oh God, they're at
yeah,
my
I'll
door.
just
Ah.
oh but yeah, I'll just try to find their name and then you guys can go. That's just my 2 cents here.
Mm. What about you guys? While Yana's looking for the name.
Who inspired me to do art?
Uh
Like,
My dad.
mm, yes, I got inspired by Nem's dad.
Oh no, I'm
Just kidding.
so
I think it was
Ah, no,
Oh
the
no! Ah!
Oh no.
okay. Okay. Technical
Also,
difficulties,
thank you so
but
much for the
no.
hype up.
There you go.
Welcome. Oh
Welcome back.
God.
but yeah. I
So
think for
welcome back.
me, during high school, there's this artist, Toboso Yana, like the artist
Mm-hmm.
behind Black Butler, and I
Oh.
was like,
Ooh.
I tried to imitate their art style, and I feel like
Ah, I remember
to
that.
this day, like I'm still like, my art style is like inspired by her art.
Like
Um,
there's still bits and pieces in your art like
yeah,
now.
especially for male models. I think it's very
Mhm.
evident for male
Look and
models.
see that.
We all turned to look at
Ah, just kidding. Yeah, I guess for me, like, this one's a lot more personal. Like, it was my dad who inspired me to do art because
me too.
before
Mm.
before my dad became like a cop, like this is some IRL stuff. Like, he wanted to take up like fine arts, but the person like he grew up poor, so like the person like putting him to school told him like, oh yeah, fine arts doesn't have any money, and I'd rather put you through a course that would like benefit you. So he took up accounting, and then he realized he was good at math, he just didn't like math. And then so the mad lad decided like after finishing accounting he went into like criminology. So he became a policeman, and then he just started painting like on the side. And
Nice.
like I found that really cool. Like and until now, like Salty and I visited my parents like place in the province, and he's still painting. He's still at it.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, Bebe, thank
Yeah.
you so much for following. Welcome to the gang, and welcome to the podcast.
He's the
He's the
accountant.
accountant.
I am.
Yeah.
The accountant. Yeah, I started drawing at a young age. It was all art all day. And it was because of my dad. Uh, and my mom would do like arts and crafts as well, but it was mostly my dad. And then I guess like during middle school and high school, I was just drawing a lot. Well, okay. So, 3rd grade, my 3rd grade teacher was like, "Wow, she's really good at perspective." And I'm like, "What?"
What's a
So then
perspective?
from there, what's a perspective? Because all the other kids were doing like, like I don't know, Egyptian hieroglyphs, and I'm out here doing foreshortening like a god. And then in high school, what was it? Miwa Shiro for
Hmm.
Dogs, Bullets, and Carnage. I really like
Mm.
that style, and
Ah.
I was like, oh, I really want to get into that. And then anime, cause what I used to watch like old stuff like Tenchi Muyo. I'm old. I think I'm older than you guys by so much.
Why would you say so much?
It feels like so much sometimes.
It's only a few
But
years
yeah,
then. Don't worry.
it's only okay. But
It's
yeah,
okay.
so anime.
Oh yes,
Anime
anime.
got me going further.
I mean,
True.
Same.
like definitely anime, because like we wouldn't all be, we wouldn't be anime characters.
Yeah.
We're waifus and husbandos now.
Ah yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is a
I
good
found the
one.
artist.
Yeah. Who was the
Oh,
artist?
sorry.
Go
It's
on.
Namir or Nam Goreng.
Ah,
Mm.
Nam Goreng.
Like they always
Mm.
post like interactions of characters in Pokemon because it's like whenever you're addicted to something, you always want to see like I want to see more of them. So of course, canon
Mm.
doesn't really show them. So
Yeah.
this artist just makes like some sort of brain rot art, like characters interacting in a funny way. And then I just started down that. And then I'm still doing it now.
Hmm.
Except I'm just
Mm.
putting my VTuber inside the game now. If you guys see my illustrations and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's what
Mm.
got me into art because I wanna make more like fan arts. Like fan arts. But yeah, anime.
Yeah.
Ooh, anime fan arts. Yes.
Well, yeah. Like wait. This one's another good question. How do you capture subtle emotions and body language in of your characters in your artwork? This question doesn't apply to me, so you guys have at it.
Like character or like VTuber
Well, in
model?
your what the precise wording is
In art
um
art?
in your art, yeah, in your artwork.
In my artwork, it's hard to do it in artwork because when it comes to like VTuber art, um like it's the rigging that makes it more expressive. So like like all
Mm,
of this is thanks to the rigging.
yeah, good rigging.
That's what makes it more expressive, because if it's just like a static art, you can't really decipher the expressions.
Incorrect.
Mm,
Because if you freeze
unless you have
frame,
goggles.
somebody can draw that. Well, yeah, if we're talking about like a PNG, but if we're talking about just like art that you post and not
Mm,
use
Mm,
as a thing, being expressive is really easy. But if you're doing like subtle expressions, I love subtle expressions. Just the
I do have
soft
a
stuff.
confession about that.
yeah.
Go.
What
oh,
since I also have commissions with illustrations, whenever they want a character with a specific expression, while I'm drawing it, I'm doing the expression myself.
Same.
I think
oh my
that's like
Yes.
god, it's like,
that's the best way to do it.
do you guys also open your mouth when you draw?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you breathe
Oh
when you
my
do your
god,
line art?
Yeah, I
I
don't
do,
breathe. Yes.
I do. Wait, what?
I
There's
don't.
so many people that don't breathe when they do
I
This
lines.
is
think
What
that's
why
the
I
just an
have
hell?
no
artist
brain
thing.
cells. Because you gotta be really still. If you breathe, it's gonna move it.
Yeah. I guess
Just
it's
draw
the
the line faster.
stabilization.
I crank up the stabilization, but then I'm
Hmm.
still making wiggly lines. Wow.
Oh my god, I felt that.
Yeah. Here's another question. Are there any themes in particular each of you love drawing for any type, such as like fantasy, cyberpunk, mystery, etc.?
I like
Angst.
fantasy. Angst.
You like drawing
Sorry.
angst, Tiana?
I
I
can feel
like
the brain rot.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Oh yes.
For me, it's like, damn, I don't know. I just like galaxies. I like
Mm,
galaxies. I like
I love
techwear.
drawing space.
Oh
I
yes.
love backgrounds. I guess interior design, like doing backgrounds,
Yeah.
is like doing interior design for what I want.
We have two space
Me.
VTubers here.
I like drawing
Yeah.
flowers. I don't draw them nearly enough. That's why I put them on my model, actually.
So
Cute. I like the
you have
flowers
the
so much.
opportunity
Mm,
to draw
Yes,
flowers.
I have the power.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I like drawing boobies.
Oh my god, looks so good. I
Same.
mean, what?
I like drawing male models. I think I it's I'm on my element if
Do
I
I
draw
hit the
male models.
toggle?
So
It's like, ah.
yeah,
I like drawing guys, but I
same,
always get girls, women's,
same.
Ah,
and I'm
yes.
just like,
Like
where the boys at?
Where them
when it
boys
comes
at?
to commissions, I get like all female models and then
I
not a
noticed
lot of male
that.
models.
It's
And
like
then
Salty wants a male model to rig, and then I want a female model to rig, but we get the opposite.
I think it's the body of work that attracts it, you know?
Hmm.
mm,
Mhm. You guys, your rigging is so good. I want it.
Oh, yes.
Thank
Meanwhile,
you.
me, the non-rigger, like, yeah, I'm just here, guys.
I recently got commissions for redesigns where they're
Hell
guys, and I'm just
yeah.
like, yes,
mm.
men.
I like how the ears perk up too, Nam. That was good timing.
That's what I like. Oh my god. So during rigging, completely
Mhm.
irrelevant. During rigging, I'm having issues because when I turn my head, you can see it peeks out
Hmm.
because my ears go down. But I don't know how to fix that, and I'm
Wait, which one
angry.
picks out?
When I go to the side when my ears go down,
Mhm.
Hmm.
the lighter inside peeks out.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
And
it's
I
just a
tried so
gap in
many
the art mesh,
yeah,
probably.
I
you
tried
can
so
also
many
glue
things
that.
like to pull it. Ah, glue!
Yeah.
You're
Ah,
so right.
yes.
All right, we're
I
Yeah.
gluing
always
next
use
time.
glue.
I've never used glue. That's probably why. Anyway, I'm learning. But yeah, I
Glue
got to do
derogatory.
glue. Got to do cosmos. Mm,
Yeah. Another topic I
glue
wanted
sounds
to
good.
discuss is like
Mm.
Go.
this. I don't know how I'm gonna shoehorn it in, but yeah, we're gonna talk about color theory. Yeah,
Colors!
Ah,
Colors!
yes.
which is very important. I feel like
Mhm.
colors, like are like I think your color choices in VTubing is like
I
Yeah.
haven't
you know
studied for this. I'm sorry.
Which
same.
actually is very relevant to what I was just saying.
Yeah.
Cosma,
Mhm.
he was really worried about like all of that. He's like, are these colors too much next to each other? I mean, like, if you desaturate one of them, the other one will pop more and it won't
Mm,
look as
Yeah.
like blinding. So like, because he's got the really bright blue and orange that he likes,
mm-hmm,
and then also the bright pink and blue too. And it's just like, all right, how am I putting all of that into this model he wants? And it's like, desaturate one of them, and we can go balls deep with the others.
And you guys just give me the model. Like, oh, damn.
Here you
there it
go,
is.
Yana. Here you go.
Oh,
He's like, here's
But
my
yeah,
boy.
color theory isn't easy.
Yeah,
It's
mhm.
very,
True.
Yeah.
very
but it's
difficult.
important.
It is
Mhm.
important. It makes your model very cohesive, especially when it comes to the model. It's cohesive. You want your colors to kind of be distributed
Mhm.
evenly
Yeah.
Hmm.
amongst, or you want to have the same amount of those colors in that area in other areas as well. Like
Mm.
if you have like one main color and then a bunch of accent colors in one area and then you go to another area and it kind of like flips,
Hmm.
that
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
can work, but it's all about execution.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes like uh it can get monotonous when it comes
Yeah.
to the colors as well. So you gotta like I don't know, like
You know,
separate them evenly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like for example, okay, I think a good example would be Nem's like hair color, right? And then the eyeshadow, for example. Um Nem has the dark upper part of the hair and then the pink tips. And then if you reverse that, like if the pink is at the upper part, like
Mhm.
the pink eyeshadow would be
It
like,
would blend
you know,
too much.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
Mm.
would blend too much. Like it
Yeah.
won't be too noticeable. So
Yeah. You'll
having,
lose the you
yeah,
want it to contrast. So if I
mm,
had the pink at the top, like Salty said, I'd want dark eyeshadow.
Yeah.
yeah.
So things like, don't get too monotonous.
Yes.
And sometimes it also depends on the personality
Mm.
and the
Mm-hmm.
color language for your model, because like colors can represent
Yeah.
feelings or emotions, stuff like that. Like there are, for example, purple is like, it represents like royalty, it represents corruption.
Oh,
um
yes.
what else? It represents luxury or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you mix it with, other colors like yellow or the pink, it gives off the, vaporwave vibes,
Vaporwave vibes,
I guess.
yeah. That's actually why the sign is like that.
Mm,
Or if you do lime green, then you look like a Disney villain.
Oh my
mm.
gosh. Yana
Yana's
Yana
like
is a
eyes just
Disney
widened.
Disney Disney villain.
Specifically, if you do purple and lime green, you are a Disney
Mm.
villain.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
They
it's the
tend to
Joker
they like that one.
colors.
It's the Joker colors.
I'm
Mm.
the Joker baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Oh man. Well, yeah, yeah, I wanted to like shoehorn that topic in because I think it's one of the things like new like up and coming VTubers have to decide on. Speaking
You
of,
Mm.
also don't want to do too many colors.
yeah,
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 yeah.
Yeah. Oh
that's
my
too much
god.
of
You
a
don't want to be
headache.
a
Theme.
rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless that is your theme, then
Oh.
Yeah.
congratulations.
Congratulations,
Mm.
So
RGB,
hard.
Mm.
RGB VTuber. It's hard.
Oh,
It's hard. Like that's the thing. You want to be visually appealing, but you don't want to like be offensively like
Yeah.
offensive to
You
the
don't want to
eyes.
hurt people's
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if like there are models that, you know, you need to put a warning, like
There
Like
are
Oh.
the
seizure
clowns. Those are
warning.
the
warning. Yeah.
clowns. Have you guys seen clown VTubers? They're
No,
I
actually, we
insane.
haven't
haven't
seen
actually.
one.
There's definitely have been some cloud moments, but I've never seen a clown VTuber.
There are a few clown VTubers, but they don't do like the traditional bright colored clown kind of
Mm,
colors.
hmm
They do sort of like the monochromatic with an with accent colors. And like if you
Oh,
do black and white and
oh,
gold and then you add like red, blue, and yellow
oh
it's
yeah.
like
in as
the
accents.
jester,
It's a little bit
Yeah,
more
like
jester
Jester
regal.
colors.
theme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Like that works very well. If you do three
mm,
main colors and then you have like three accents and they're like put in small details, not large patches,
hmm
it works out.
mm,
But if you do it like big blocks of color, unless it's what you're going for, then it's gonna look a little kitschy.
hmm
mm.
Okay. There's a question.
It's-
Have you experimented with different color combinations for your VTuber
Yes.
characters design, or did
Mm,
you just have a clear vision from the
yeah.
beginning? Oh yeah,
Yes.
do you guys wanna expound
I
on that
actually
one by one?
have for my because I'm gonna be updating my model. Um,
Ah
it
yes.
has alt colors where the colors are all inversed.
Mhm.
Oh,
I show you. I will show you. Eh, eh. Uh, where is it?
What if you drag it on your VTube Studio? I wonder if it's gonna.
I think it'll work. I think that's a
Yeah,
good way to like do
that would
that.
be funny.
That'd be funny. I just hold up the art. Um,
It's like guys, look.
oh, it is pinky. Good, excellent. Oh man, but if I put it into the file, I'd have to like close and then reopen.
But yeah, while waiting for Nem to
Eh.
answer, I guess like for me, I already had like a clear vision, which is white hair, red eyes, and then mostly white color scheme.
Mm, blue
White.
eyes white
Yeah,
dragon.
blue eyes, white
Blue
dragon.
eyes white dragon. If you look in the call chat, you
Oh,
can
the call
see
chat.
my
Wait, let me drag this up.
yeah.
Let me check.
Okay. How do I make this presentable but not scuffed?
Ooh, oh, I like that.
Yo. Am I allowed to show this on stream now?
Yeah, you can show it.
Okay.
I've posted it in a thing.
I like the red eyes.
I like
Oh yeah,
that. It's so
this is
good.
the ref sheet for Nem. Speaking of ref sheet, Nem, like you like giving this advice a lot, and I think it's a really good advice.
Clean,
For ref sheets, use flats. Like
flats,
yes,
always.
Mm,
yeah, this is
Like if you have an ombre, that's fine. That's part of your hair color. But don't put shading.
mm.
yeah. It
Shading makes it
confuses.
difficult. Like if you don't put like a color palette. Like a lot of people have been putting color palettes. God, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But there are
Mm.
people who don't put color palettes and also have shading on their reference picture. And that makes it really hard. Like if it's like not what is it? If it's not cell shading, it makes it really hard to pick out a character's colors
Mhm.
Like the
because
base
you're like,
color.
Oh yeah.
yeah, because you're like, what is the true color and
Mm.
what is not? Because you have the
Mm-hmm.
highlights and you have the shadow, and it makes it really difficult. So when you do a reference sheet, flat colors,
Yeah.
Mm.
no shading. And if you do have shading, be sure to have a color palette.
I'll keep that in mind. I've never done a reference sheet. That's
Oh
actually
yeah,
very helpful.
that's a that's a good advice because that's where every VTuber has to start. I think is a ref sheet. Like
Mm.
like I know you like people are excited to like when do I get my model? But there's some steps which I think we can discuss. Like there's some
Or some
steps you need to
people,
take.
Mm.
yeah, some people start with their model and
Yeah.
they don't have because that's like they do a mood board when they
Mm.
commission their
Mm.
model, and then the ref sheet comes later,
Later.
and it's like because ref sheets are really expensive, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Wait, how expensive?
Um, I think I undercharge, but I do 300.
But if you undercharge, then I undercharge. Oh no.
How much do you like charge people? Oh my god.
$120.
What?
Oh no!
Yeah, no,
That's
oh my
why
god.
that's why I close it. I close it
Okay.
already.
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm.
But I
It
think
no.
that's
takes
a
a
good
lot of
litmus
time.
test, I guess.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Mm.
That's why you charge so much because it
Yeah.
takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
also you're
think
accounting for how many bodies are on the sheet
mm,
and
Mm.
all the details they want to be shown.
it's $120 for front, side, and back, and with
Oh,
design for the background.
oh,
The reason why I undercharge is because I think I'm not good with designing, but so far they're really happy with it. So I'm like, am
you're really
I?
It's now is
talking.
the time to
Now
increase
is
the
the
prices.
time.
Yeah.
You need to charge
Raise your prices.
appropriately.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right.
And I
I'll
mean,
keep that noted.
but that's also another thing. What I've noticed is a lot of VTubers look for those who are undercharging
Mm.
Oh
themselves
yeah. Oh,
and they go for them and then like but they're not bad like the ones that I know, they're not bad about it because they tip really well when
Yeah.
Mm,
somebody undercharges and they can tell that they're really good.
They just tip to like make
yeah.
up for the
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
Mm.
fair. But unfortunately, like here, it's different. Like there's a reason like a lot of my like artist friends don't aim for Filipino clients.
Oh yeah.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's because like
Mm.
they like this is unfortunate. It's an unfortunate like a generalization, but it is true that a lot of
Yeah.
Filipinos would rather just you know underpay or even ask for free art rather than like
Ugh.
Yeah,
pay for it,
true.
and it's very like it's very disappointing since there are a lot of Filipino artists.
Yeah.
Mm. Like when I remember someone asked me like how much is your rigging, and then I said 1,000, and then they thought it was like 1,000 PHP.
PHP, oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
No, that's
Imagine
Uh,
dollars, sweetie.
working for like 20 bucks.
20
Oh
bucks for
god.
rigging.
Oh
My
my
god.
Oh
god.
my god.
Sorry, I've become an assassin. There ain't no way.
It's like there ain't no way.
I've
There
had a
ain't
lot of
no way.
clients like that. Actually, there's
Yeah.
one client. I am not gonna name drop them. I guess they still owe me for rigging.
Oh my god.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
But
They
yeah.
haven't paid me. It's been like 6 months.
Oh my
No!
god.
Wait, what?
I am issuing
I'll
a
tell you
pub
more later.
I am issuing a public fatwa for this person.
Patois.
Hey yo, that's illegal. It is illegal.
Yeah, that is illegal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm issuing
Have
a
you asked
public
her?
fatwa for this person. How much is the bounty? No, I'm kidding.
7,000
$20.
pesos.
Oh my
7,000.
god. I mean,
Yo!
Oh my god.
pesos, but it's still pretty big money. That's like
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
140 bucks.
When you-
Wow, when I said 20, I wasn't literal, guys, please.
No, no, it's fine. I They update me every now and then,
Oh,
and
okay.
they're also struggling with their commission. So I'm like
Oh,
trying to
so
be
they're
understanding,
just
but
okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
you
hard because
know,
like this is
Me
money
struggling
is
with
owed.
commissions, not wanting to commission somebody.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So I'm not gonna let that happen once again because I also that this is
Yeah.
my main source of income. So
yeah,
yeah, that's like a trauma for me.
Just like installments, like, right? Like,
yeah.
did
Mhm.
you okay.
Yes,
That's why,
that's an
like,
installment.
when it comes
They're
to like
under final.
installments, yeah. Like, if I do installments, I make sure I get paid those certain amounts first before I
Before you
start
start
working.
working. Ah, okay, that's
Yeah.
Mhm.
understandable.
Or,
You do
you can keep your models
installments?
hostage.
Oh, yeah. Uh, I
Yeah.
think I think that's one thing we can talk about. I think we can like since we're at pricing, we can talk about pricing and then like horror stories. I guess like since we're
Oh my
already on
god.
that. So like yeah, rigging pricing. So there is a reason why it is expensive. So I think we can preface it. We can preface it with that. Like how long does it usually take you guys to rig a full body model? Let's put that as a baseline.
Mm, for me, okay. Full
No, no.
I have tier 1 and tier 3. So, like, for a full body tier 1,
Yeah.
it would take me less than a month to finish.
Mm.
If that's like, there's not a lot of like expressions or arm toggles. But for like really detailed models, it takes me like 3 to 4 months at best
Yeah.
for complex models with, flowy physics, a lot of arm toggles, expressions, stuff like that. Because, it's like, yeah, it can also eat up like a lot of CPU and RAM for Live 2D. Like, it makes working on it slower
Mm.
because more complex models means more heavy in Live 2D.
Yeah.
It crashes sometimes. So yeah, I guess the sweet spot would be like 3 months
Yeah. 3 months.
for a full body.
Mm.
What about you guys?
Same 3 months.
3 months. No.
Uh, uh,
Yeah.
A generous estimate.
don't be like me.
Ah.
Don't be like me and rig your model in two
Did you?
weeks.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Speed. But yeah, like
if it works, if it
yeah.
works.
But
I mean, it's not that bad. Like, as long as you're taking breaks,
yeah.
that's fine.
Like as long as it's like sustainable. But like here's the thing. Like I think the pricing should be like, it's okay if you take long, then that's all the more reason to like to charge more. But
Yeah,
if you can do it fast.
yeah. See, I don't offer rigging as a commission.
Ah, yeah.
So,
Mm.
and the only other model that I've rigged that
It's
was not my own,
Cocoa.
several models. It was Coco, and
Yeah.
I did his for free.
Mm.
So you're reading like your secret menu or something.
Anemone secret menu. This is canon now. Artists have
Like,
secret menus.
This is my
Yeah, my
secret
secret
menu.
menu is character designing, and then Nem has rigging.
yes, I offer it secretly.
Secret menu.
Secretly.
Yeah. So
No,
Salty, what is your
actually,
secret menu? Oh yeah.
My
My
actual
secret
secret
menu?
menus.
I don't have
Uh,
secret menu.
It's everywhere.
What about you, Nam?
my secret menu is actually character references.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
I
Mm,
haven't posted that on my Twitter because I need to properly price it because right now it's just 300
Mm,
and that is
mm.
underpricing.
that's
yeah.
underpricing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's the standard for ref sheets?
Yeah, yes. Let's
I
establish a
think it's
standard here.
pretty much the same as like rigging.
Really?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess
Oh,
Because
the starter
you're
would be minimum of 600, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
really?
I
Yeah.
think
I don't
600
know.
sounds fair.
Yeah. Because if you do
Oh.
just a front and a back
Mm-hmm.
and some small minor details, then yeah. And then, but if you're doing the full front back, side, headshots, expressions, characters, like accessories,
Mm,
you got the color palette. If they want layering, so like you
Mm-hmm.
remove their jacket
Mhm.
and show other stuff, remove their clothes, show tattoos, kind of thing.
Oh.
mm.
Yeah. Different hairstyles, things like that. Yeah. It's
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of
it
stuff
adds
to
up.
account for.
Oh, actually, Nam, since we're in the topic of character reference sheets, does the pricing also come with clean line art or like
Yes.
doodly type of
It
line
comes
art?
with clean work.
Ah, okay,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Mm.
Okay, so the price I think is justified.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Mm.
Oh no.
It's time,
No.
Yana. It's time.
Yeah, it's it's
Uh,
it's a difficult topic
But I
to
guess
discuss.
what I've heard is it
yeah.
also depends on how many you're taking.
Mm,
Oh,
So like
true,
Mm.
true.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
only take like 2 a month, then you're gonna want to charge the higher up.
yeah.
But if you're taking like an insane amount, like 5 or something, then you could do the lower end.
Mhm.
Mm.
But yeah.
It's also there's a very difficult like there's a very difficult line that I think no, I think I DC'd. I DC'd. No. Well, I mean like I'm still here. So I guess I can still speak while we're did it? Okay, hold on. Yeah, let me restart my Discord. But yeah, while we're filling the silence, I think a yeah, but I think a pitfall that I think you guys need to like be aware of
Tough
is
guys. We're
there we go.
There we go.
VTubers.
There you go.
There we go. But yeah,
Yeah.
a pitfall like people need to be aware of, especially up and coming VTubers who want to get commissioned, is like please don't fall for people who offer like VTuber commissions through AI art.
Ugh,
Oh my
Yeah.
It's
god.
very
you're
like
gonna end up
sketch.
with fingers where they don't belong.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mm.
you will. It they charge cheap, but it's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be terrible. Like when it turns out, because when it comes to rigging, Salty's process, like this is based off Salty's process. The rigger will look at the PSD file to and then see the
Mm.
separation.
Mm.
And if your artist, quote unquote, can't separate these files because they don't really have the experience of like an actual artist who specializes in VTuber models,
Mm.
you won't be able to like rig it regardless. So you'll just end up um paying extra to actually
Mm.
get
Yeah.
an artist to like get these things separated.
Yeah.
Like you can like in AI, I've the only ones I've seen like with the AI is the separated version of the texture, the atlas texture.
Mm.
But the thing is, like, how can you convert that into a PSD with all the parts in place?
Oh
It's
god.
like,
Yeah.
it's like doing the Frankenstein, like, just moving some parts. It's like very inefficient.
Yeah.
like
You're
the
gonna make
person
your
still has
bigger
to do,
Frankenstein.
yeah, like they still have to do manual cutting for that. So it's like, man, this is why I do background checks too.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of background checks, I was actually going to bring that up. What is your like process, just so people know, like they're like artists do background checks. What is your process of like checking, like before picking up a client?
I
Like
don't.
ah,
I
For
trust.
me, for me,
Sorry,
if
I don't either.
oh my god, guys, like for me, like in my forum, I ask them if they have like people they've commissioned in the past. Like it doesn't matter if it's like VTuber model art. It can be any art, and that way I can like check, ask the artist
mm,
if like if this is legit, if the client did commission them in the past. And at the same time, I also do a bit of background check on the clients themselves to see if they're all right.
yeah,
Because sometimes I you don't want to be working with someone who is actually like problematic or
Oh
just
my god.
downright a horrible person. That's why I'm wary about what clients I'm taking, because sometimes it can represent you as an artist or
mm,
rigger, like uh the way you accept clients. Like if you keep accepting like problematic clients, you'll be known for, oh yeah, this artist is like, they keep accepting like bad clients.
oh
Don't
yeah.
commission
Well,
them. Stuff like that.
I guess we can
So
expand
yeah.
on that more. Like for like what about you guys? Like without obviously we won't be like disclosing who. But like, are there any horror stories like in terms of like your VTuber children, well, or like clients?
I
Uh,
do have one.
yeah, let's start with them then.
So they were asking me to do design work
Yeah.
for an illustration that they wanted. So they gave me all the characters, and then I was supposed to do an illustration, and I gave them a bunch of um, thumbnails, and I was starting work. But they would message me and talk
Mhm.
to me in the most informal way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I know a friend of mine sent you to me,
Hmm.
Mm.
but that does not make us friends. I am
Yeah.
not close to you.
Yeah.
You are here to get art from me, and
Yeah. This is a
I am
business
just here to draw
transaction.
for you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So I ended up refunding them
Oh yeah.
and
That's
blocking them because it was so bad.
Oh my
yeah.
god, like the role
They
plays, like
I hope to never have somebody role play email me.
Oh
same. I
no.
hope
Yeah.
I do not get those.
Yeah. Like like when you're dealing with artists, it's a business transaction. Please do not be in
Yeah.
character
Oh
when
my
dealing
If you
god.
with them.
email yeah, if you email me with commission request, then we are talking formally.
Mm,
Unless I have known you for 6 years.
yeah.
Mm.
Then
Then you are allowed
that's
to email me, "Hey bitch, can I get this?"
Do they really email you that?
What? That? No, no, that's not what they said.
No, okay,
They
okay.
were just they were just very casual in how they were approaching me. And then they would send me like paragraphs of conversation. And I'm just like,
oh.
what?
Hmm?
Oh.
Okay, yeah. That's a no.
Yeah, no. And then when they apologized, it was very backhanded.
No.
Oh.
So I was like,
Yeah,
no, never
no.
mind. I'm
Yeah.
Oh my
done. I'm not
god.
doing this.
Mm.
I went to the friend that sent them to me and I was like, I can't deal with this person. I need you to tell them that I am not doing this commission anymore.
Mm.
So I had to cancel the commission through somebody else. So if you
Oh,
are
that
bad
was
enough that I have to
Oh,
go through somebody to cancel a commission, then
that's terrible.
do not.
yeah.
What about you guys?
Ooh, for
I
me.
guess. Mm.
Hmm? Okay. Yana first.
Okay.
My horror story for regarding commissions is just my PayPal getting blocked. That's all.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's
right.
terrible.
pain.
That's all.
Yeah.
Like the withholding fees or
Yeah, the
the pay.
suspended thing.
Oh
That
yeah.
the
Yeah.
payments. So basically, I can't withdraw them even though I already finished the commission. And then
Mm,
this is why I have like two PayPal accounts. The first one is the one that's like I still had like 3,000 pesos in it, and
mm,
I cannot withdraw that until 8 months later, and I still can't withdraw it. That's
Oh
why.
my
No.
god. 8 months.
And the
PayPal.
thing
sucks.
is, yeah, the with PayPal, their customer support sucks. All right, I'm saying this now as a former customer service representative myself. You're I'm so sorry. Your customer support sucks because you wait for like a lot of hours. You don't even know
Mm,
when they're going to reply, and then they just give you a copy pasted reply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
oh,
canned
that
That's not
The
message.
even
bot reply.
saying the first issue, like why your account got suspended and what they're gonna do about it. They're just gonna see you're just gonna be like, oh, you have to read this and this and this, and well, you can't withdraw your money in 8 months, and well, that I just yeah, no, they don't
Yeah.
even handle empathy statement. Eh.
Ugh,
Yeah,
mm,
that's
That's all.
terrible. Well, it's good thing we
PayPal
have
is so
like
bad.
it's good thing we have
PayPal
alternatives
garbage.
which we'll discuss later for alternative platforms for
mm.
Mm, mm, mm.
commissions. But yeah,
Right.
what about you, Salty? Any horror
For me,
stories for clients problematic?
like it's an almost client of mine. Like back when I was still starting with rigging commissions.
Mm.
Like my full body was like priced at 400 USD.
Oh my gosh.
Like, and then like they wanted to commission like a full body, right? With a detail like mouth rigging. Like it's not vibrature, but like it has like the a e u e o. And then she suddenly like mentioned that there's gonna be like more arm toggles, like a lot of arm toggles, like 10 plus,
Huh?
along with like
My god.
sticker expressions.
Oh
And
my god,
she
10.
wants it to be priced at like what around 400, like 420, let's say. And then they were using my TOS against me
Huh?
that it was like
Oh, I know
that
this.
shit. Yeah, and I had to like counter them by screenshotting my TOS where I say I have the right to decline a commission. And then I did outright tell them that the whole thing is making me uncomfortable because there's a lot of misunderstanding. And it's also like, I don't know, it feels weird because they're a Twitch partner
Yeah,
during
Oh,
that
that's
time.
even
Like,
worse. Yeah, damn the
God.
entitlement. Yeah, okay.
at
You
this
know.
point,
yeah,
I feel like Twitch partner doesn't really mean much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't.
yeah.
You just have a
Let's
Twitch manager that you can call.
Mm,
that's so rude.
yeah. I kind of feel
Yeah.
bad because the artist for that person is someone I know personally.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
but to each their own, I guess. Like you don't
Yeah.
exactly like. I don't know. It's very difficult.
So yeah, like after all that, I reworked my TOS.
Hmm.
That's why I have like a long
Long
ass
TOS.
TOS.
Yeah.
So I can like filter out those who don't want to read because that's also one of my requirements
Ryan.
for accepting clients. Like if
Oh
you
my
don't
god, Ryan.
bother
I'd
reading
like to
my
speak to your Twitch
TOS, I'm
manager.
not gonna accept your application
Yeah.
because
Mm,
from the
read the
get
whole
go, the
thing.
moment you don't read, it's like you're not gonna you don't pay attention to my work, or you don't
Mm,
respect my TOS basically.
I'm gonna go read that.
Yeah. I think.
Salty is the one that like pressed the TOS thing in my mindset when I was about to start doing commissions as well. It's like, okay, so this TOS, make sure that you read it, make your own, and make sure
Mhm.
that all of your clients agree to it. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing a double sword.
Yeah,
No, no.
I don't have a TOS.
but yeah, that's the like ever since, like I've never had any problematic clients thanks to that. So I can
Mm-mm.
attest to you guys, like
Yeah.
having a proper TOS does help you like in the long run.
I can
Yeah.
confirm.
Like
Yeah.
it definitely filters out like the problematic, like for like possible
Mm,
problematic like clients. I'm not saying like all people who don't read the TOS are problematic. It's
mm,
just, you know, it just comes part and parcel with like I guess like people who refuse to like agree to certain terms that artists have.
Mm.
mm,
It's like you need to have like a mutual understanding with the client and the
Mm.
artist. That makes
yeah.
things go well.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the artist is also a business. You know, you can't just like,
Mm.
oh, just because you paid them doesn't mean you call the shots. You know,
I own them now.
it's like, yeah, I feel like that's a lot of like, especially like
Yeah.
Filipino clients are like, oh yeah, I, I,
Oh.
I am speaking from experience.
Oh yeah,
I used to do weddings and
Ah, yeah, yeah,
mm,
yeah.
like
don't worry
like
about it, guys. We're
the
Filipinos
parents
here.
of the brides
Yeah,
and
we're all
Ah,
grooms
Filipinos
are
here.
terrible,
I'm a
by the
fourth.
way. As a Filipino
Uh,
videographer who did weddings before, like the parents of Filipino brides and grooms are terrible. They treat you like they owned you. They don't. I mean, like the worst one for me was like um, I. I always give the heads up before the wedding starts. Is like, oh yeah, they're
Mm,
like on top of the payment. There needs to be like food for me and my crew and a place that we can like sit and rest because
mm,
this is an 8 hour endeavor. We're not gonna stand for eight
You
hours.
have
You know.
literally invited us to this wedding. You
Yeah,
have to feed us.
yeah. You have
mhm.
to feed us. Like
mm.
on top of the
Yep.
payment, you're giving us like food like should be catered to us as well. And that was like
Mm,
that stemmed from like that one time I did like it was a 16-hour event and they didn't even bother feeding us.
What the
And then
fuck?
when we had
Oh,
like
what?
when we had like our version of Uber Eats like delivered to us, the we got reprimanded by the groom's parents afterwards.
What?
And we're just like, what do you expect? This is 16 hours. We have
what
to eat
the hell?
breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. And you,
16 hours without any like food and
yeah,
drinks?
without food and drinks. And they were
The
like so
fuck do they think you
surprised.
guys are?
Yeah.
Robots?
They were so
I
We're
surprised
would
not
that
be.
AI.
oh why are they eating? They should be like they should be like videoing or something. I was like
What?
it's
No,
like
come on.
Bruh,
bro,
Jesus
like you hired
Christ.
3 people for a
With a
Were
100-man
sandwich in my
wedding.
hand
were you not allowed to
and a
bring
camera in
food
the
in
other.
the venue?
No, that's the thing. We can bring food to a venue, but we brought gear. We have like
Oh,
like 3 camera bags, like like the strollers
That should
of
be a
like
given
gear.
already.
Yeah,
That you
mm,
guys have the rights to like the food that they're offering there,
yeah,
not just the
and
guests.
I would like some of that cake, please.
I would like to cut the cake.
I got married. My kids now.
this is my wedding now.
This is my wedding now.
This wedding? My wedding.
Our wedding.
Our wedding.
Our wedding.
It's like the bride, the groom, and the videographer.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I stopped doing commissions for video, but like yeah, that TOS will always like be there for me. But yeah, like for artists, up and
Our
coming artists,
streamer.
have a TOS. You know,
Hmm.
good. That's a good way to
Well, it
start.
looks like I'm gonna make a TOS,
It's
guys.
Look
time,
at
man.
them.
Time.
I
It's
think I
time.
have one like slotted somewhere. Like I had made a form when I started VTubing
Mhm.
so that I could just have a form for when I like properly opened commissions, and then I never used it.
Uh,
Oh my god. But yeah, like I mean, like as long as you worked on it, as long as like there's some sort of start, I think is good. Is a good way to like start.
mm,
Uh, okay. On top of TOS, what about like since like creating a VTuber model is mostly a collaborative work. There's the VTuber artist, unless you do both. There's gonna be the VTuber artist
mm,
and the VTuber rigger, and like I know Salty has some, but have you guys have any like trouble like for Yana and Salty with the artist like of the VTuber like asking for rigging because you do need like you do require the artist to like make some adjustments sometimes. It
mm.
Mm.
just comes hand in hand. Have you guys have any trouble like with that?
Um, I guess the
I
only
have
trouble that I have before
not.
was language barrier because some of my clients
Mm,
commission Japanese artists or
Oh yeah.
Korean artists, and sometimes when we give directions, they kind of take it like they don't understand because even translation, even Google translation isn't working properly. So
Mm.
mm,
I guess that's the hard part. So in the end, as the rigger myself, I just have to like, okay, I'm just gonna do this myself so that we can get this over with.
Oh yeah.
And of
yeah,
course, I always ask them first, can I edit it? Because just to make things life easier for you,
Yeah.
I'll just do it myself if it's okay. But I always get the yes, so I guess that's the only problem that I had so far with
Mm.
rigging.
Yeah.
I haven't had the opportunity to work with somebody. I do it
Well,
all myself, but it was
Oh,
only ever for
I'll
me.
do it
I
myself.
mean, it's way better because like you know like everything.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
if you're working on a PSD file that's done by a different artist, um, I've seen a lot of like horror stories. I've seen a lot of like badly cut parts, badly named parts, and there are a lot of parts that's in a different language that's like broken symbols because my PC doesn't support like that language.
Oh
You
yeah.
need to grab that
Yeah, so I had to
keyboard.
like install. So it's like yeah, like I'm pretty picky with what PSD files I'm gonna work on.
Mm-mm.
Like I'm more biased with, of course, like English
Mm.
and
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
sure that the artist is cooperative because there are some I think there's a recent issue in the Live 2D community where the rigger asked for revisions from the artist and then the artist got offended
Huh?
and
Oh.
blocked the rigger.
Oh.
So um their willingness to cooperate with the rigger will badly affect how the model moves.
Mm.
And I feel bad, like because the client
Yeah.
like has to pay extra just to get it fixed,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
um
The child is just like mom and dad are fighting again.
Mom and dad are fighting. They just got a
yeah.
divorce right in front of my eyes. Help.
So yeah, like I I still prefer to help out. Like when it comes to PSD consultation,
Mm.
I give cutting instructions along with explanations as to why it needs to be cut a certain way, and then give them like links to guides.
Mm.
Like FAF's Live 2D Model Art Guide. That's really
Yeah, that's the best one.
helpful. But
Oh,
a lot of artists like forget like the basic things when it comes to
mm.
making live 2D model art. So it you have to like like push it down their throats sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Hard to swallow
Understandable.
pill.
Yeah. Hard to swallow
Yes.
pill.
One thing I want to add to that, to a salty statement,
Yeah.
is for model artists, I don't know if there are model artists watching this or are going to watch this. If a rigger asks you to cut cut this in a specific way or something, I don't think the model artist should charge the client again because that should be within their ability.
Yeah.
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 Like when it
Mm.
comes
Yeah.
to parts that's not properly cut,
Mm,
it's the artist's like responsibility to make sure it's suited for live 2D
Like to the
rigging.
rigging.
mm,
Mm.
But of course like if there's like additions, it like that's where you gotta
You gotta charge.
charge.
Yeah.
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 But like changing the parts for
Or just
just
cutting.
yeah,
Yeah.
cutting,
Mm.
Yeah, you
you
shouldn't
don't have to
charge.
charge.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
the justification for that is like you definitely pay a premium for
Mm,
VTuber art that is ready for rigging. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that just comes part of the product. Like just
Mm-hmm.
like
mm,
if there are revisions, I think you don't need to like charge the extra since you've already charged the extra when the commission was made.
mm. Because let's say some people charge 100 plus USD just for the PSD processing, like fixing the PSD file basically. And 100 is, a
It's
lot
a
of
lot of
money
money, yeah.
still.
Like I know some people are willing to pay that, but like it's still I think in terms of fairness, like like I know VTubing can be expensive, but at the same time you gotta charge a fair amount. I think it's also
Mm,
a responsibility of an artist slash rigger to, you know, deem what's fair.
yeah.
Okay, speaking of like we can, I think we can move on, like jump topics and move on to like artist tips. Like we're gonna focus more on like like up and coming artists, tips we can give to
Mm,
like up and coming artists and people who want to like try to learn rigging, because there's still a massive audience for rigging, and I think a lot of the
Mhm.
riggers who used to teach no
mm,
longer like create videos because of the fact that like they've said what they had to say. But I think
Yeah.
it's
mm,
important that like new resources come out, or at least like new ways to like, since rigging is like always evolving. There's always new techniques. I mean, V-Bridger is like
mm.
fairly new,
Yeah.
and there's not a lot of resources to like, you know, to for new artists to learn without having to like just scour the internet and learn it themselves. So I guess we can start with like for rigging, like since all of you guys have like rigging experience, like are there any tips you guys need, you guys deem necessary before starting to learn how to rig?
Videos,
Yeah.
all of them.
Download the trial version
Yeah.
first and then
Yeah.
download the samples. There are free samples in the Live 2D website that you can like experiment on, or even like, get to know how a model is um like laid out in Live 2D and like keyed.
Mm.
So that's where I started. Like the um what's the model's name? Like it's the girl, the school girl.
Oh,
The
Hiyori.
one that's an AI VTuber
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
AI
The
VTuber
live
is
2D.
like using Hiyori. So yeah, like
Yeah.
you can start with the 40-day trial too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
You
learn the basics with just 42
Yeah.
days as long
yeah,
as you put your mind into it and not get lazy.
yeah. You have that
God did
time,
it.
the time
God did it. You
pressure,
can do it too.
the time limit.
Mm-mm.
You now have the
And
added
then the
pressure.
and then the thing is, before when did we start rigging, Salty? If you remember?
I started like late 2020. I think we both
Late
started
20.
at the same time.
Are you sure it's not
Mm.
2019?
2019, I think.
No, I remember I bought Live 2D, the 3-year license, December 2020. I was
Ah.
bankrupt. Literally no money
Anyway,
in my bank.
oh my god. Okay, at least you're okay now. Okay. You
Mm.
got me worried there. All right. So regarding that, way before, there weren't many live 2D tutorials. So
Mm.
most of us only just relied on that one 72-hour video of Brian
Vine
Sui
Sui.
making the
Ryan
Yeah.
Sui, always.
and then some of his videos are still vague, but now for the next generation of light 3D riggers, there's so many tutorials that you can just
Yeah.
search up on YouTube and it
Yeah.
makes everything so easy now.
Oh
So
yeah.
we were literally feeding on breadcrumbs before. Now
Mm,
it's
yeah,
just a
true.
whole meal right in front of you.
Shout out to Kira
Mm.
Omori who makes excellent videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank
Akira
you,
Omori. Oh my
Kira.
god.
Yeah.
I remember watching her
Yeah.
videos too when I was starting.
Yeah.
Same,
I I
same.
definitely learned off of her for
Yeah.
sure.
Another fellow Filipino
Mm-hmm.
artist.
Yeah.
Ah, you guys are all so powerful. What the
Yeah,
heck?
Filipino riggers and artists, man. But yeah, like yeah, there's a lot of resources. Just don't get lazy. You know, that's I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the good gist of it. But it definitely takes some time. Like as like both Salty, Yana, and Anemone have like, you know, how many years have you been rigging, Nem?
I think the same. I
Oh,
just
so,
don't do it as often.
yeah. So yeah, it
Mm.
literally will take months and years to actually just, you know, get to
Yeah.
a good level of like rigging. So just, you know, practice. Like
Practice makes perfect.
like yeah, in all art endeavors, it's always just practice.
Mm. We're still learning,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
The
and
thing about art is that you are constantly learning.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, and I think a good like it's also good to take note of like what channels to like keep out of, like keep an eye out on, which is like the rigger Discord and the
Mm.
live 2D rigging hashtags because new techniques are always like coming out and they just become available. So like those are also good ways to like get inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess as well as like new resources, like more like learning resources, more files to play
Mhm.
around with.
yeah,
Yeah.
Some even offer like a whole rigged model so that you can study on, and then even a blank slate, like something that you can practice on, like a not rig model and a whole rig model. So
yeah,
those are so
Mm.
helpful
Yeah.
for beginner riggers.
It's like learning how to drive.
yeah.
Here's your test
True.
car.
Yeah.
Use your test
The
car.
test car.
Oh my god.
Huh. Question: will a basic, cheap but clear camera work fine for facial tracking? Who can answer this question? Because I
Uh,
use a C920.
Never.
I use a
Like
uh,
what
C9 too,
cheap but clear camera? Webcam?
the
Or
webcam.
Yeah, so webcam, yes.
You can use a webcam.
But yeah,
It also depends on your graphics card.
mm,
If you have the money, you can buy a second-hand iPhone.
yeah. Second hand
But
yeah.
a
iPhone is fantastic.
webcam, yeah, but a webcam works just fine. It just is limited.
Hmm.
Mm,
I
So
think ever since the RTX tracing got implemented, there's like very less people using just the webcam because to be honest, webcam
Yeah,
tracking
mm,
on VTube Studio is very janky.
yeah, it is.
yeah.
yeah,
It is. But yeah, then it then depends on your graphics card.
yeah.
Yes.
True. And CPU as
Un-
well. It subs
Yeah.
CPU.
unfortunately,
Wait,
like
in
yeah, Nvidia is like the goat for VTubing and content creation right
mhm.
now, because you
I
get
have a
There you
40
go.
yeah
I have a
you
4070, 80? I have a
4080.
4080.
Ooh,
God damn,
Yeah.
Oh.
damn.
Nem is ballin'. Oh yeah, but yeah. As long
I
as
can
you
play
have an
Minecraft.
RTX, yeah, Minecraft on like 100 FPS. Let's go. Oh yeah, like unfortunately there are like specific brands that really like
Mm,
are just the best right now. Like for example, iPhone with with Face ID. Like you can't just
Face
get any
ID.
regular. So
So
anything
That should
from the
be iPhone 10
iPhone,
and above.
X, yeah,
yeah,
iPhone 10 and
iPhone 10
above.
and above, and you can get a secondhand iPhone for
Yeah,
$100.
yeah. You also
$100.
Yeah.
have to like buy the apps as well
Yeah,
that you
Yeah.
need.
like
Mm,
either VTube Studio or iFacial mocap.
iFacial
mm.
mocap,
Yeah,
VBridger, VTube
V
Studio on the
Bridger,
PC.
yeah,
VTube Studio
VTube
on the
Studio
app is
on
more
PC.
expensive.
It
yeah.
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Get the Apple
At
But
tax.
you can't you just connect your phone and then send it over?
That's the thing. You gotta buy the iFacial mocap. But if you did buy VTube
Because
Studio on the
Ah,
PC on the phone,
I'm
it's
Mm.
gonna
more
fucking
expensive.
throw up.
it's because it will get cut off every how many seconds? If you don't
Ew.
The
buy the one in
60.
VTube Studio.
Oh, for
60,
real?
There's a one
yeah.
minute like
There's a 1 minute buffer.
timeout.
It's a 1 minute
No,
stream. Let's go.
Let's
like
go.
you
We're
gotta be
streaming
really
in one
fast when
minute
recording this
increments.
short. You're recording that like YouTube short.
Yes.
Here's VTubing in one
It's
minute.
the new Vine, but it's 1 minute
Yeah,
instead of 7 seconds. You have
I mean,
so
to be
much more to
fair,
work with.
like the YouTube Studio, like it's free on Steam, so like
Yeah.
the
yeah,
dev needs to like earn
yeah.
via
The
the
Yeah.
app.
iPhone app.
He's got to make
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, so it's understandable.
yeah. You gotta remember
Like,
VTubing earns money. So
And it's one-time
mhm.
purchase too, by the way,
Yeah, one
compared
time
to other
purchase.
face tracking. There's Nizuma, which is the official Live 2D face tracking app.
yep.
It's subscription based,
Ew.
I
but
don't like that.
I don't know. I've tried it before,
We
but
all hated that.
VTube Studio supremacy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like how artists like prefer Clip Studio over like Photoshop because
Uh,
it's
but
Photoshop is so
Clip Studio is doing stupid shit
Clip
now.
Clip.
So, well, not now.
Well,
It's been a
not
while. They
now.
have bad practices.
Mm,
They're about to like they gotta wait.
Yeah.
They're waiting it out, and then they're gonna be subscription based again.
Ew.
yeah.
But it's only like for their beta shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I'll
pretty
just
much
keep
okay
it
with what I
normal.
have.
I'm never updating ever again.
I'm on Procreate now, so.
Oh yes, Procreate supremacy.
I want an iPad.
Ah yes,
I want an iPad and an Apple Pen and you
speaking
Procreate.
speaking
Let's
of
go.
iPad,
Oh,
iPad also works for face tracking.
Yeah, it
oh.
does.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know
Yeah, that's what I'm
which
using.
I don't know what the baseline is though. Like, but
What if
yeah,
Which one?
Face ID. Yeah,
what if you're drawing in Procreate, right? And then can you use it for face tracking at the same time?
I don't think you can.
No,
Ah,
no.
Yeah, technology is not there yet, guys.
Yeah.
no.
You can't do multi-app drifting in the iPad yet.
Mhm.
No,
No, no.
Oh, but Nem, if you buy an iPad, if you do line art, you don't have to hold your breath anymore.
Thank God.
Because the stabilization is so good there. That's why I started drawing there instead of
Mm.
on my pen display.
I can just
Yes.
imagine you guys like just turn blue after
Oh
after
my
every art session.
god.
I'm dead.
Guys, are you okay?
Just-
Are they breathing? Streamer, where are you? I died.
We're
In the
sitting
stream.
streaming and you're like doing line art and then you just the streamer's like silent and then suddenly
Oh
it's
my
like that
god.
new Destiny season all over again.
Yeah.
The deep dives. But yeah. Um, okay, techniques, tools of VTuber art. I guess we can talk about pros and I don't want to talk about pros and cons. It's really up to like the artist's discretion on what they
Mm.
want to be using. But yeah, there are a lot of tools as we previously mentioned. We talked about
Clip Studio Pro
yeah,
has
Yeah,
a
Clip
symmetry
Studio.
tool.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh
Um,
yeah.
hmm?
Does
I know
Procreate have
Procreate
that?
also has it.
Thank God. All
Yeah,
right. So those
symmetry.
two, they got it.
Yeah, Photoshop also
Photoshop
has it. I'm kidding.
does not. Wait,
It does not have
what?
it.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
Yeah,
Photoshop.
we put Photoshop away.
I would get like weird PSD and the ones drawn in Clip Studio Paint, no problem.
Hmm.
But if it's a PSD that came from Sai or
Ah,
Photoshop,
Oh,
it's
I forgot
always like
Sai is a thing.
the symmetry is always not correct for certain parts. Like
ah.
let's say the face is in the middle, sure,
Mhm.
but the body is like, oh, you need to like move it
Yeah.
in the middle. Like it's so
Weird.
weird.
Unlimited Ricework says, I love paint.
Oh, it might be that the ruler doesn't translate over to
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would
other
be the case.
layers. Because in
but Sai
clip you
has a
can
symmetry tool, right?
yes.
It does, but I feel like it's kind of wonky
I don't
sometimes.
remember.
It might not be able to translate to
I
other
think it's the
layers.
Psy V2 that has it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I
Paint.
know that in clip you can have the ruler apply to all layers or just layers and
Mm.
folders.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
And then you just have to lock it in place so you don't
You know,
accidentally move
accidentally,
the
yeah.
symmetry.
And they just have to fix it.
Yeah. Okay, so closing tips on like on artists who wanna be specializing in VTubing. So we got the TOS. That's important.
Mhm.
You have you have the resources that we just mentioned, like Clip Studio Paint. If you want to be doing VTuber art, we have Live 2D. If you wanted to be doing rigging, and are there any additional tips, like for example, like charge for commercial licensing is the tip I want to throw out
Ah,
there.
I don't know
Price
how
for
to
Mhm.
do that.
commercial license.
Yeah, because it's weird. It's weird. Like I commissioned art back then, and I can't use it
That
because
is yeah.
since it's not
That
commercial
is
licensed.
yeah.
Uh,
That is also why commissions cost so much. Live
Yeah,
2D rigging and
Yeah.
art cost so much. It's because you are also paying for the commercial license of that now artwork.
yeah,
mhm.
because you
Mm.
are expected to earn money from it, and that's
Yep.
like even if you make the argument that oh I'm not earning money right now, but
I'm not earning money right now. Yeah, but in
but
the future
in
you
the
intend to
future,
be. So you have to pay for it now.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
yeah. So please
Taxes.
understand. Are there other like tips? How do I get good at the jiggling?
How do you get good at the jiggle? You gotta wiggle wiggle.
You go to VTube Studio, click the gear icon, you
The
go to
max
the
out
person
physics.
thing, and then you max out the physics to
I got
100%,
this.
make
Like,
Oh
everything so
no.
jiggly.
say
Please
no
don't.
more.
Please don't break.
Say
Oh,
no
oh
more.
Oh god!
no!
Oh god!
Something's breaking. She's
She broke
broke.
the
She's
diagonal.
broken. Guys, the house is haunted.
She's haunted.
Speaking of the
Woman
house,
haunted.
speaking of the house being haunted, like there was a yesterday, like I was about to wash dishes, and there was a giant huntsman spider that just popped
Oh
out
my
of
god!
nowhere. It was as big as my hand, and I'm just like, I am living in fear.
Yeah, I
I
was
hate
like,
that. Oh
yeah,
my god,
I
I wonder where
peaced
that
out.
spider went from last night.
Like it,
Salty's
There,
afraid of spiders.
like
We're both afraid of
yeah,
spiders, so we
and
can't do anything about
it
it.
wasn't like even like it wasn't even like moving fast. It was moving as slowly as possible, so it was like extra
he was like, "Don't
menacing.
look at me. I know I'm big. Don't look at me."
But you have cats. Use your cats on.
Well, I don't know, like like
Well,
if the spider is as big as the kitten we have now, I don't know, man.
Oh,
Like,
Uh, that hunt. That spider's gonna eat him. No!
like no,
Hide the cat. Hide the
yeah,
cat.
I
oh,
think
so
yeah,
they
huntsman
will.
spiders are friendly.
yeah,
They only
they are
just
Yeah,
friendly.
live
they do. They do.
there to eat
Yeah,
flies or
They just
something.
don't look
they are
friendly,
chill.
Yeah.
That's the
Just
problem.
Yeah.
a
The,
judger.
there was one time
Just
like
a little guy.
it was holding a cockroach and they were just pieced out.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That was
god!
like the scariest shit I've ever seen. Like it
That's
I think it was like
disgusting.
feeding. Like when it dropped the roach, it was like super
Well, it was
dry like a
flat.
husk.
It was like a
It
sticker.
souped it. It souped it. It sucked it dry. Ugh.
Me and the cat
Here is
holding
my
hands.
flash frozen cockroach for you.
Like this is my this month's rent.
Oh my god.
Humans, I have brought you roach jerky. Enjoy.
Ah yes.
Ew.
But,
Nom 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 nom.
Ew.
Very
Ew.
delicious.
but yeah,
Like
is
you
there
guys
any
live on
like
an island, so your bugs are big.
yeah,
Uh,
huge, massive, and we also live in the Hicks, so they're
ugh.
extra. They get the buff. They get the
Oh
farmland
no.
like size buff, you know,
Provincial
the
buff.
provincial buff.
Oh
Provincial.
no. Dude, and my only issue was the spider the size of my thumb last night where it like metronomed across the carpet and I was just like
Metronium.
I'm adding that to my vocabulary.
Same.
he just scooted on over and then I had to scare him underneath my subwoofer so I didn't have to see him.
Now it lives really bassy, you know.
Yeah. He has no ears, it's fine.
But yeah, is there any other like tips you guys wanna give before we wrap up?
Um
Make an attempt to learn Live 2D if you are just a VTuber artist. If you're
Hmm.
just an artist, like
mm,
make an attempt to learn. Like just so you know how to cut.
Mm.
Yeah.
mm,
That way you
also.
have a good understanding as to why this thing needs to be filled. It's because we're still
Mm,
doing a 3D-ish thing and
Yeah.
doing our best in the meshing
Yeah.
process.
and also please name your parts properly.
Oh yeah.
Such a headache, please. Like if you put it in Live 2D, like I cannot find layer 1, layer 69. Please.
This is
What?
layer 69. It is
Also the
literally my
left
hand
and
doing the
right.
okay hand.
It's like what
Yeah.
is layer 69 again? It's like the left eye or something. It's like okay, the last question is okay. But by the way, for the audience, if you guys have any questions, you know, now's the good time. Now's a good time. I like it,
How
but
to
yeah,
get clout
to
for
live to
Live
the
2D
art and
art
rig.
rig.
Honestly,
You just
Salty
post a lot.
yeah, Salty
Yeah,
has the
post.
most clout
Oh my
for
god.
live to the art. I feel
Like you know those obligatory like eye physics like
like videos,
clips
yeah.
or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
head turns. Always post that. Like it's it's part of you know growing more audience, more potential clients because they get to see your work.
Yeah.
Mm.
And what else? I guess that's also like more room to grow and meet new live 2D artists and rigger as well.
A,
Ah yes.
a lot of people were
I
disheartened by that. I like short.
I'm so sorry. It's my eyes,
Yeah.
okay? Like I'm so sorry if I discourage anyone like who gave up live
yeah.
2D the moment they saw how many
No.
followers my eyes are.
But yes,
My eyes only have 4 layers.
Oh my god, my eyes have like
efficiency.
30 plus parts per eye. I'm
Sheesh.
so sorry.
60 parts. Let's
Mine's
go.
only just
Guys,
5 on the
Ah
iris.
yes, the legendary
Nice.
copy of the copy of copy layer 2.
yeah.
Are you guys good at Osu?
Uh,
I don't play those
I'm
two.
looking at you guys like
I play
rhythm
DJ Max,
gamers.
Uh,
respect.
DJ
I
Max
used to
respect.
play Osu. That's it. I used to play it.
I
I
sorry, I'm a Honkai person.
Ah yes, yes. Hong Kong
I don't play
understandable.
rhythm games.
rhythm gamers.
Rhythm games are hard.
I mean,
Same.
I stream rhythm games every now and then.
Mm.
You're so
I
powerful.
would like to like stream melatonin sometime
Ooh,
On
The
your
we
Steam
should
Melly.
get
Deck.
that
on my
game.
Steam Deck, but there's gonna be a massive delay.
Oh, true. Sag.
Yeah. If nothing else, closing notes. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Once again, that was there's Salty.
Yuki!
Huh?
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, we should
characters you
answer
guys.
this.
This is a good answer. This is a good question. Like characters you guys like or even sim.
Mm.
Gavis Battle
No. We're not ending stream yet. We're answering this question.
Mm.
Gavis Battle of
Wait,
Hollow
who?
Tempest.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my god.
I simp him so hard. I spent $69
oh my
for him.
god.
Okay.
69,
For this
nice.
super chat.
Nice.
His birthday merch
Oh,
adds up to 69.
oh my god.
Nice.
The mathematicians.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's
For me,
so he's so
also thank you so much.
neurotic.
Thank you so much for redeeming the. Ooh.
Ooh
Thank
woo.
you so much for the hydrate,
Wait,
by the way.
did it get picked up?
I think
Isa pa, isa pa. Isa pa,
ooh,
isa.
it got picked up, you
Ooh.
bitch.
Ah, it's a
God damn it.
OBS. Oh,
Oh.
I am holding Salty hostage, by the way. Just heads up.
Okay. Yana, who do you like?
What do you
Like, what
like?
character do you like?
I don't like anyone.
Huh?
Yeah?
Damn.
I see that Scarab Meow like plushie.
No, you don't see him.
Hides
Scaramouche.
it.
I see it.
Oh, if we're talking
Sus.
about like actual like characters and not also VTubers, Tartaglia.
Ah,
Ah,
yes.
you know that robot like hot robot from
Oh
from
my god, so
the
Svarog.
story? Yeah,
Svarog?
A
I,
Oh,
Svarog.
Svarog
yeah.
is so good.
I sim for hot robots. I'm so sorry. I don't know. It's the body. Okay, it's the body. It's the body type.
Childliker.
Yuki.
Just 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 something about.
Oh my
Oh,
god, you actually have it.
I want one.
oh.
Oh, this is
Yuki,
your
I
art too,
promised
Nev.
them I'm
Holy
not gonna
crap.
be makalat in this stream. I promised them. Why
Well,
would you?
it's
Why
out in the
would you
bag.
think
The, the
Oh,
cat's out of the bag, so to speak.
the
yeah.
cat's out of oh shit?
There he is. Oh look at
Why
them.
are you hiding? No, don't hide. Oh,
Oh my
that's so
god, look
cute
at them.
though.
I guess
Oh,
for me, like, I've been watching a
oh
lot
my
of
god.
like,
Where's
Enna
my blob?
and then
Hmm?
Pomu.
That blob is so cute.
Oh, Pomo.
Pomu.
Momo.
And then
Oh shit.
this is one like British VTuber that I really enjoy like watching, but not because of the British VTuber herself. It's because of her mom. Like her
Oh
mom
yeah.
joins her for her streams, like her actual
Yeah.
mother, not like artist
Yeah.
mom. Like her
Wait,
actual
who is
mom, like
that?
It's Penrose.
Rin Penrose
Yeah, the mom,
from
like
Oh,
the mom.
yeah, it's Rin. Yeah.
oh, I haven't heard of her.
Yeah.
And not just her grandma telling her, "Why are you streaming?"
Like her mom should be
Yeah.
an actual
So
VTuber
actual
because she's
VTuber,
also
she's
like very
super funny. Yeah,
entertaining.
Oh my
I
god.
absolutely love
Yeah.
her. Well, I love the dynamic.
Yeah.
Especially that one clip where she was looking for like the Wii chords or something, and then the mom
Oh,
took over the model, and she just
I have
started
taken
roasting her
over.
daughter. So
Like, yo, if that was
I did
Niji or
watch
Hollow
that.
Live, they'd get in trouble.
if you were
Mm.
the main character in a sitcom, I guess we can like extend for 15 minutes if you guys are
Oh
cool with
wait,
that.
but that was so cute. For Bettel's birthday, his twin brother joined him on stream.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
he has a
Did they have like
They
twin.
double?
no, they yeah, so he has a twin. He had so before he had like a little call for designs of Betel 2,
Mhm.
which is what they
Mm.
call his twin brother. And he then later his brother picked one he liked the most, and then they showed it on their birthday stream.
Yo,
Oh, that's
That's
so
so
cute.
that's so
cute.
cute.
It is adorable. And then they played Who's Who, and a lot of
That
people
was
got stuff
confusing.
wrong.
That's
Like, it's
understandable.
Gavis. No, it's Betel 2.
Okay, there's another question. If you were the main character in a sitcom based on your streaming adventures, what would be the catchphrase associated with your character, and what kind of wacky situations would you get into? I know.
Uh,
Who's answering first?
Well, for me, it's not like something, it's not a catchphrase, but like every time I go to people's streams, it's always like moments where, it's like really funny moments, um, yeah, weird moments. Like,
Um,
for example, if I go to someone's stream, I would always catch them saying something that I know, like clippable, yeah, or something like they're talking about picking their nose or something like that.
you
Anna,
catch
why
them
are
in
you like that?
their
Ahaha.
you catch them in the moment, in their
Like,
yabe moment.
I like
I
how
guess
you
I'll
guys
be that kind
stacked.
of person.
So you guys are stacking like your your assets over there.
Yes. Um,
how about you, Nem?
my catchphrase would be "Oh shit, fuck."
Oh, sorry,
Understandable.
sorry.
Oh no, my table. It's broken.
Oh no, the table.
It's okay, guys. It's all fixed.
But yeah, like
You're
for me, I guess
broken.
my catchphrase has always been "Ayo."
Hey.
Yeah, the signature Ayo, and then the copy paste.
I was like, "Oh,
Oh, geez.
these."
Yes.
Oh yes, I think that would be it. And like, what sort of wacky situations? I think I don't know. I don't think I have any wacky situations besides the like what is going on? I think this is the wacky situations. This is one of them. I think like the assets just being just have a Jenga tower of assets right now.
Don't worry about it, guys. Trust.
Now can we balance it? Oh, it's working. How are we balancing it on? Are we balancing it on the blob?
Yes, and also the cat, it's caramel.
Scaramel.
Caramel.
Okay, everyone
I
has to
guess
pog
the
at it. Okay, yeah, no.
I will
wait. Let's
screenshot.
pog first.
Let's pog.
Okay, okay. Thank you, guys. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah. Oh my god. That's like such a selfie thing to do.
That's so cute. That's gonna be like the ending thing
The
that you're gonna
ending
post on
credit.
Twitter.
Yeah.
We go.
Me. I have an answer for
Yeah.
that question.
What
Whose
is your
question was it? Oh,
yeah
Levi.
Levi?
So mostly you guys probably see me on my stream. Like sometimes, especially it's Genshin. I always simp for this one character that we're not gonna mention, right? Uh,
A certain Genshin character. Yes.
so it's like I guess probably the most sentence I always say is "Don't look at me" or something because sometimes I just
Mm.
get dazed out or stare at something whenever I'm like that character is doing something. I'm like, look at me.
Please do not
When I'm
proceed.
having absolute brain worms, I'm normal. It's fine.
So yeah, it's like
Yeah.
don't look at me, something like that.
Don't look at the cat. It's not related to the cat, guys.
It's not related to the cat, guys.
No,
It's
the
it's
cat.
not here anymore.
Nope. Nope.
No.
Nope.
It's okay. I'll fetch it.
She just fetches the cat.
Huh?
Mm, I'm here now. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
Oh,
Soti has
Your
cat
little meow
ears.
meow now. Welcome.
Soti has cat
Not
ears
yet.
now.
Oh,
that's so
I'm a
cute.
YouTuber
I
now.
like this.
Oh,
I like this joke.
Meow.
There's a joke question. If your bank account has as much money as your mom's number, how much money would you have?
uh,
Oh, these, my boobies, my
Oh my
massive fucking
god.
titties, my super stuffed up milkies, my honker wonker donkey monkeys,
I
my
can't
fucking
remember my
fabric
mom's number.
stretching, gravity welling sex mounds. You mean these, my ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking titties? But to answer your question, it's 6391753. I'm kidding. No.
Salty is
Sorry, I
doing
was
the
scrolling.
nuzzles caramel.
Yeah, I was telling, don't worry about it.
nuzzling the cat.
He's
But
Meow
stinky,
yes,
by the
meow
way.
meow meow.
but yes. If you guys have any other questions, now is a good time.
Questions,
I will
guys.
give 5 more minutes before I release these hostages.
Questions that do not relate to anything of the simping. Okay, okay. I'm
More
looking at
sim-
you guys. I'm looking
more
at you.
sim-
I am looking at you guys
I do not
respectfully.
perceive.
respect.
I do not perceive.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Yana.
Yana.
But yes. Yeah. While we're filling the silence, like, is there any like notable thing that happened in VTubing for you guys?
Oh.
Wait, are we taking out? Like, are we
I've only
taking off
seen the
clothing?
drama.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
I've only
drama.
seen the drama.
This
That's
the
it.
drama.
Oh, Gago!
Wait, wait,
Oh,
I'm sorry, it's getting
oh,
hot in here.
whoa, whoa.
It's okay, you don't have nipples.
Not yet.
Wait, no, you have to make the background a pool.
Ayo, hala.
Oh.
We're gonna have like a hot tub stream.
Hot
Oh
tub.
yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of VTuber drama lately, and I need to like get my head out
Oh,
of
so
it.
much. Oh, so much drama.
I would
People
like to
need to
get out.
chill. People need to just
Oh,
check themselves.
yeah.
I need to get out. Do it again. I was looking. Oh yeah. I guess for me, I'm like starting to do more shorts. Thankfully, YouTube
More
Hell
Shorts,
shorts.
yeah.
TikTok videos.
I should try and post time lapses. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting to turn
Yeah,
on the
yeah, do
time
Yeah.
that.
lapse. My time lapse will be 2 seconds, guys.
Yeah, show your artist supremacy.
Understandable.
Like
Draws
Mem
the
works
Mona Lisa in
fast.
2 seconds.
Like the thing about like I learned from now, like when I got commission, well, when I got something commissioned from them, was like they work fast, like fast.
How fast are we talking about?
Like how fast was like that commission though?
My
Like I
turnaround could be a day.
like yeah, because I
What?
remember you did it on stream. Like you
Wow.
did the whole thing on
Yeah.
stream.
I did it
Oh my
in
god.
3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. That was
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Nem is cracked.
Don't expect it always, please. I want to live.
Of course.
Just if you could have a different pet as
Yeah.
a combination of two different animals, what would they be? What quirky creature?
You
I
know those like Pokemon, like you combine Pokemon.
Like
just
Digimon.
my
Combine
dude.
the Digimon. Oh god.
Yeah, kind of like that.
The Pokemon
I don't know what
fusions
what
that people
animals
have
will
been
I
doing recently.
combine? I would combine a rat and a
Pokefusion.
bird.
A
Oh my
rat and a
god.
bird? You
Why?
mean a
Yeah,
seagull?
rat like oh my god, seagulls.
Seagull.
Oh, speaking of seagulls, I should have like a seagull as a mascot.
Yeah, I remember that one time, like we were playing Minecraft, and then it has seagulls
Yeah,
like
It was the
in
modded
the
one.
server.
yeah, and
Do
those
Yeah,
they
motherfuckers are
steal?
thieves.
They steal,
Yeah,
don't they?
the seagulls like
Yeah!
stole my stuff.
and I'm like yes,
Bastard seagulls.
like they're all
Yeah,
And then
white
the
too.
achievement was like, what was the achievement again? Mine.
Mine, mine,
Mine,
mine.
mine, mine. Yeah. A fox and a shark.
Shark fox.
Yeah.
Cat dog.
a fart.
A fark. Haha, cat dog.
A fuck. We will.
A flying roach with a
What?
cat-sized rat. No,
Like
that'll
roach.
be so
Oh
cursed. That's so cursed.
no.
But yes, I think that's all the time we have today. I don't want to keep you guys hostage for any longer than that. You guys have families, I think.
Help!
But yes,
I need help.
thank you guys
My
so much
family
for.
is doing their Saturday thing.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they go out on
Ah,
Saturdays,
yes.
and explore the
But
world,
yes,
and I stay home and watch
Ah,
the pets.
sounds fun.
understandable.
Oh, I should probably go check if the cat is outside.
Ah, okay.
Oh, should you shout
Well,
out people like before the end of the stream so that the people in the chat would know where their Twitch
Oh
is
oh
and
yeah.
yeah,
whether
yeah.
Oh, frick.
Actually,
Let's do that
that's
too.
actually like if you guys see the title, the collab partners are there. Thank you, thank you Twitch for
Yeah,
adding
you
that.
can hit that.
You can click on that.
No, he's
But
not
yeah.
gonna get like, oh my god.
Oh no, we're having that problem. But yeah, here's let me we're gonna have to slowly do this.
Yeah.
Thanks Twitch for adding a shoutout command but not actually adding a shoutout command.
Oh my
Yeah, we're gonna
god.
shout out. Well,
Bless you.
for the green cat,
Bless you.
the Nekomara, we have Yanapi,
Neko meow meow.
Nekomama.
Have you gotten Kirara?
Yes. I
Yes.
got her on one pull.
Oh my
Oh my
god. I
god.
can't even. I wanted Kave and he didn't come home. Everybody else I know got Kave. My friend got C5 Kave. Me
Oh
Oh
no
my
my
Kave.
god.
oh my god.
He'll
Yeah.
come home soon. You just see they'll hate them.
I have LA I got Baiju though, so
Ah yes,
Same.
Baiju.
it was a confirmed pull Baiju.
Mine wasn't.
Damn.
I cried on stream.
No.
No.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
No,
Yeah,
13
no.
seconds. 1 minute, 13
Wait, I
seconds.
should do
Oh
that.
What?
yeah.
You
Oh
can just
wait,
get
I
Oh,
already
the
followed.
links.
I
oh,
already
Oh
you
followed
yeah.
you
Kave.
know what?
Wait.
Wait, I can do that right now.
Okay, okay. I
We're
was
so
about to
I'll
do
do
smart.
it right now.
I'll do it first. This is a
Right,
race.
paunahan kayo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you actually
Wait.
got it first. Oh shit. Let me like.
I also another thing about my model that I need to fix. There's transparency
Mhm.
on the dress, but it goes away because of YouTube Studio. So
Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
dress looks but then while I'm
It's
on
okay.
like over Yana's model, it shows up and I'm just like, oh there it is. There it is.
Mm.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult when it comes to like semi-transparent part.
I
yeah.
love transparent
Especially
parts
if
on
you're
YouTube
doing
Studio.
like chroma
Oh my
key,
god, that's
it
so
can be
good.
problematic.
I
Yo,
am
that's
very
nice.
proud of the
Oh the
dress.
legs.
It is
Holy
so
crap.
many it's so
The
many
Yeah.
frills
layers
are
of
so good.
it's I had to it's so many layers. I had to make a new PDS
Mm.
file
That
because it was too much for clip.
Oh
oh
my
Oh
god.
yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Well, speaking of showing off your models, now that was a good time, I think.
Ah
That was a good time to
yes.
Yes.
showcase, the full bodies.
My model is
Ah,
still
okay.
work in progress. I
Yes.
don't have the gloves, sadly.
Yes.
No glove.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
supposed to have gloves.
Oh,
Oh look at that.
your
So
hands are naked.
Same. I also have
my hands
supposed
are
to have
naked
like
too.
armlets. How about you,
Oh.
Siga? Wait.
No, I have to sit next to the table. I gotta.
I gotta stay by the
Okay,
table, guys.
hold
I
on.
gotta man the table.
I have the gloves. I'm borrowing it
Height
from
check,
height check.
Height
Height
awkward.
check,
check.
check.
Let's all
Height,
arrange by height.
Like
Wait,
height.
in real life, this is like my
the actual
height.
height difference.
Yeah, me and Siga's
Oh wait.
height. I am
Where is
short.
you're so
I'm
small.
actually tall, so
I am
Well,
like
short.
that.
if we're
Like,
true to size, then
yo,
I am a
Yeah,
galactic being. I'm a celestial body, so
I
Oh,
love that.
that's
I
your
can see
lore.
the galaxy
oh
Sorry,
god,
inside.
wait,
stepping
wait,
on the table.
zoom in there, now, zoom in more to the mouth.
Yeah.
I can't zoom
Oh, you
anymore. Oh
can't. Okay,
god. Oh god.
that must take it
Come
over.
back.
Let him cook.
Yo,
Oh yes.
I covered everyone.
By the way, you guys have
Ah.
any suggestions on who we should raid while chaos is ensuing? Who do we raid? Shadow
Here's my
Legends.
signature pose, Levi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the toggles. Do you guys wanna?
oh,
Oh my God! Wait.
I have a
Do
long
that again. Do that
toggle.
again. I didn't see.
I have like short hair. I have like.
Oh.
I wonder if this works.
Oh, that's so cute.
Screen color. Oh,
Oh,
oh, it
oh,
works. Yo, it works. My
oh! It
screen
works for
colors
you.
work.
Wait, it works for you. It doesn't work. It doesn't apply to me.
Wait, does it show?
Yeah, it doesn't show.
Oh, okay.
Oh
I can
Damn.
yes.
change my star
Oh my
color.
God! The lick.
I wonder if the
Free
walking is
toggles.
like.
Let's go.
I
I
think
can remove
my
my
walking is
dress.
lanky right now.
Woo!
Oh, the
I
whole
like
thing is
that.
like.
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm walking.
Woo!
Hey yo, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Well, I don't know
The
how long
hip
this
sway
animation.
though.
The hip sway.
It's so good.
It's supposed to be a looping animation for if I play horror games and I hold W,
You
I'm
can
supposed to
Oh,
walk.
walk.
that's
That's so
fantastic.
cool.
But yeah,
That's big
apparently
brain.
looping animation is not a thing in VTube Studio, Sag.
Yeah, we
Unfortunately.
just have to put it
Lame.
on idle animation, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, VTube
Like
Studio.
it doesn't work as an idle animation too.
What?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're firing
Judge.
YouTube Studio, but hiring them as well.
Like,
They'll get better. They'll
like,
get better.
unfortunately, they're too good. By the way, is there anyone you guys want to raid? Shadowlands?
Um.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Who's
Let me see.
who is a good a good candidate to raid?
Dun, dun, dun.
uh,
Nobody I know is on right now.
I don't
Same.
have any friends on.
Because we're just not raiding. I'm kidding.
We can raid someone new, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Like probably someone doing art as well.
Okay, let's
Mm.
go to the art category. Woo! That's my sound effect of like.
Wow, somebody's playing
Understandable.
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Okay.
Yippee!
Y-
Yippee! Yippee!
Speaking of like yippee, like Banite. we've been like we've been like just saying meow to our cats now because of you.
Yeah.
Meow.
we just be like whenever the cat passes by, meow.
Meow.
Yeah, Bunnet is one of
Yeah.
my VTuber children. Yeah,
A bebe.
influencer. Meow.
it's so iconic.
Oh, they play Genshin. This person plays Genshin.
Okay, where were you?
They're drawing flowers.
Where?
What are you
Homest?
doing, Salty?
There's red bean
Huh?
porridge.
What are
Okay,
you doing?
let's
I'm
hit up
sorry, I was
Red
like
Bean Forage. Can you send the link over now?
Okay.
Yeah, I got the linky.
Thank you.
Copy. Where am I putting the linky? I'll paste it here.
Oh yes, Red Bean Porridge. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me to today's Gang Out Live podcast.
Ow.
I appreciate you guys sharing your expertise.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for the invite.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you guys so much
Thank
for watching.
you.
And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that was insightful, and we'll have another episode next week, but I don't know what it's gonna be about yet. So I'll announce on Twitter. But for now, we'll be rating Red Bean Porridge, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Tita, tita, tita. Oh shit, I'm still on stream.
Bye.